T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, or the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So why you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Turn me down and back on again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Losing time, losing hope, losing patience. Need to be updated. Turn me down, turn me up and back down again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh,
Cool Pink, I see you. What's up, Rich? What up, Mike? EJ in the building. Opulent 77. My family, my brother Gio James. What's up, Mike? My brother Mark Wonderlick, the preacher man. Salute. Mind the Monster Musa, Damian, the OG, Brian, the one-hitter quitter, Dirt Gang, Big Maul, my homie Marley, Stephen L, my little bro. Sadiq, Raheem. I'm gonna stop calling him my little bro. That's just bro. Stephen L, that's just bro, man. Team 3 in the building. Big Joe. What's up, Big Joe? Homie HMC, for the Marcel. D-Man, y'all must have got the homie Alan, Prosecutor, Earl Perry in the building, the homie Jones T3, I'm not Finn, Tomorrow in the building. Peter Jason Brown, salute, ATL, my homie Ty. Salute. Alright, let's get to this work, man. Now, I have, what's up, Rod? Say to my homie Rod Zimmer. Now, I'm constantly seeing, I'm constantly hearing. What's up to my nigga Tay? I see my brother Tay in the building. So I'm constantly seeing, I'm constantly hearing all kind of narratives. I'm seeing all, what's up, Healer? I'm seeing all kind of conversations and everybody going in. Now, you guys know I normally just get to the work. I don't really do open panels. You know, I really don't. I just get to the work. What's up, Canton? But I see on Twitter, the beautiful Queen Cece. I see you, Queen Cece. ATL's in the building. NBA D nice. Salute. I get on Twitter, and Twitter is a whole different animal. Like Instagram and Twitter. The Drew. What's up, Drew? So I'm on Instagram. I'll write anything. It doesn't matter what I write. What's up, Jay Lee? Big Joe Jackson. You already know. It don't matter what I write, it LDBC or nothing. What's up, Dan? Like they'll flag me. They'll say I'm spamming. They say I can't write for 2 days. I can't do nothing. I'm like, all I did is say that LeBron James is the GOAT. Now, truthfully, LeBron James is the greatest of this era, right? Since the eras will never blend. Michael Jordan's not the greatest player of all time because he's never played against Bill Russell, never played against Wilt Chamberlain. But of Michael Jordan's era, Michael Jordan is the greatest of his era. Of Kobe Bryant's era, Kobe Bryant is the greatest of Kobe Bryant's era. All right. Even when LeBron James was playing, Kobe Bryant was the greatest of his era. All right. This is not, Kobe Bryant was better than LeBron James. No, he was of his era. And when Kobe Bryant was playing in Kobe Bryant's era with LeBron James in his era, Kobe Bryant was better. It just is what it is. Now it's LeBron James's era. LeBron James is the greatest of his era. We have these GOAT conversations, but that's all I said on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram. That's all I said, and they blocked me. They straight took my page, said my stuff is spam. And what's up, Warrior? What's up, Brian C? They said what's up, my homie? Y'all must have forgot. ATL's in the building. John's dot. I see you, King. Like they just went straight at me. What's up, Thomas? They just flagged my post. Said I'm spamming. I'm hate speech, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I already know they're going at me. They looking at my stuff. I look at my YouTube, right? At the analytics. I looked at my analytics the other day. It says I got 258 new subscribers in the past month. Yet I still have 10,600 followers. I have the same number of followers that I've had for the past almost year. The same number. Hold on a second. Let's get to this. Freedom March, what's up with you, homie? You on mute, brother. You got to unmute yourself.
What's good, bro?
Peace and blessings with you, homie. What's the deal with you?
Man, I just wanted to give you a shout out, man, for keeping it real. You know
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you.
We got a lot of these boxing channels that aren't keeping it real. And you have to go so hard in the paint to make sense that they trying to make it seem like you're, on some payroll or something like that, like you're a shield or something. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to keep shit real. You're trying to keep the balance, man, because it's so out of whack right now. with some of these YouTube channels, like, man, what the heck is going on?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
It's like
I have no idea. No idea.
December 9th, right? We know what happened December 9th.
We do.
It's like the planet shifted on its axis that day. You know what I'm saying? It's like the planet shifted on its axis, and channels are respected, right? For giving straight boxing talk, straight boxing news, straight boxing facts. I don't know what happened. And and the only reason some of these boxers can duck and be so comfortable with it is because the boxing YouTube community, a lot of them let them get away with it. What do you think about that?
It's the truth, and they still let them get away with it. They still let them get it because what they're getting away with is the narrative that pushes their fighter ahead. Like if the narrative that they were saying was it pushing whoever their fighter is was pushing their narrative ahead, and their fighter was in the right, then they'd be sitting here like, oh man, I'm justifying this, justifying that, but their fighter is not in the right, which is why it's a blatant narrative. But they can't separate themselves from being a fan of the sport and a fan of a fighter. That's what they can't separate.
And I agree with you, but I don't think it's just that, right? It can't just be that they can't separate their favorite boxer from the game, right? Because they always liked that fighter.
Yeah.
Right? They always liked that fighter. And they always liked that fighter. What changed on December 9th to make them flip the script like that?
What changed on December 9th is the narratives that they were pushing before December 9th all got wiped out. Like if you go, I'll tell you something. If you go to people's pages right now who say that they're about boxing and they're about this and they're about that, if you go to their actual page will be saying stuff like Devin Haney's drained, not drained, but Devin, look at Devin Haney. Devin Haney don't need to be in the weight class. Devin Haney, they'll say all these things. That was before December 9th. After December 9th, now they're saying Devin needs to stay at 135. Devin should have.
Right.
I'm going to show you something. It's crazy that you say that because I'm going to show you something. Because I was just looking at, I was on Twitter and some guy who just disrespecting Devin, and he be disrespecting me. He posted this. Let's see. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, I see it. I can glance at it. Yeah.
Look at. Hold on. Let me send it to myself. I'm gonna send it to myself and put it on the screen so you guys can see it. Because this is what dude said. This is what dude said about Devin. Like just trying to down Devin. And I'm sitting here like, bro, look at what you're saying here, brother. Look at what you're saying. You are literally saying that Devin Haney can't make 135, but yet Devin Haney said he'll go back down to 135. Do you understand what you're saying by saying that? If he can't make the weight, but he's willing to go back down there, doesn't that tell you that he wants to smoke? If he's telling you he's willing to go back down there, it's insane to me, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely insane.
He wants to smoke.
I'm gonna put this all here. What? Look at this. Let me share my screen right quick. I see you in the background. Just stay right there, brother. I got you. I'm gonna put you on.
Devin is the only cat in the game that seemed like he wanted to smoke.
Well, he's
everybody else.
He's the only cat proving he wants to smoke. Look at this. Yeah. This is what they post. They post this. Devin looking back at 135 like I can still make 135. If you believe this, if this is your stance that Devin is killing himself to make 135, if this is your stance that Devin can't make 135, and the man is still saying, I'll go back down there to fight Tank. How come you're not praising him if you're telling the world he can't make it and he'll be looking like this to go back down there? I don't understand why, if you think that Devin is going to look like this, why would you even want him to go back down to 135? Why are you talking about rehydration clauses? And why are you talking about he's got to fight Tank at 135? Why are you even saying this if this is what you're putting up? Insane to me, man. Absolutely insane. You're
It is insane.
this.
And you know what's funny too? What's funny is, did you know that Devin Haney was the first athlete in the universe to gain 25 pounds, allegedly, in 24 hours? He was the first boxer, no, he's the first athlete ever to gain weight after the official weigh-in. He's the only one. No one else has ever done it.
And what they don't understand about that is whatever weight Devin put on was water weight.
Was water weight, glycogen, bro. Like
whatever weight he put on, it wasn't muscle. You can't put on muscle in 24 hours. Do you realize if you could put on muscle to gain power and strength in 24 hours, if you could do that, how many bodybuilders would be doing this? Ronnie Coleman would be like 9,000 pounds when he was weightlifting, bro. Jay Cutler would be 8,000 pounds of muscle if you can do that in 24 hours. It's just water, bro. That's all it is. Water. I'm sitting here just like these guys think that for some strange reason adding water is going to somehow change the fight. Oh man, he weighed whatever. It's water, bro. He weighed what he weighed. The muscle mass in his body weighed what it weighed on fight night. Everything else the night after was water weight. Didn't gain muscle in 24 hours, bro.
No, he didn't. There's no way. Even if he was on PEDs, right?
He still couldn't do it.
Tank was trying to imply, even if he was on that juice, he's still not gaining. You know what I'm saying?
No,
he's not gaining 25 pounds of muscle in one day.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. And the reason this is important is because I have never heard. Matter of fact, go back to Cambosis 1, right?
Yeah.
Something happened unprecedented. Do you remember what happened on that fight? They counted the number of clinches.
The clinches? Yeah.
They counted the number of clinches.
Yeah.
I have never seen that. I don't know what Devin did. I don't know. He might be the Cat Williams of boxing, bro, because
he was supposed to lose, brother.
Everything he was doing, I agree. Yeah, he was supposed to. He went all the way to Australia.
He was supposed to lose.
He was supposed to lose. He was supposed to get embarrassed by Cambosis.
Yes.
But it didn't happen.
Yes.
But that's not nothing new under the sun, right? How many people did Mayweather embarrass?
All of them.
But they never talked. I mean, they went in on Mayweather.
Yeah, but they never put up a hug counter, a clinch counter.
Never. There has never been a clinch count. I have never seen it. I have never seen people complain about an athlete who has to cut weight. The man has to cut weight to meet the weighing requirements. That happens to every athlete where there's a weight class. No one has ever complained about how much weight somebody gained after the official weight. I've never seen a complaint about it. I've never seen it I never seen that.
Well, you never saw Tank say it about Rolly when Rolly was 180 pounds. Didn't say it about Rolly at all. You didn't see Leo Santa Cruz say it about Tank when Tank was 152. You didn't see anybody say anything about nothing. You didn't see no clinch counter when Tank fought Rolly, when Tank fought Ryan, when Tank actually got a warning for doing the holding. He got warned for holding Ryan too much. They just X that out as if it never even happened. If they don't talk about none of that. No one cares about nobody else doing anything. It's just Devin. Devin has to do everything that everybody else doesn't have to do. So it isn't just that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that these guys have to do. But hold up one second. I know this man right here wants to talk to me. He's been wanting to talk to me forever. So I'll go ahead and talk to me. He normally has a Bud picture up, but now he got Devin up. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yo, man, what's going on?
What's going on?
I just wanted to talk about this the Conor Benn fight that's
fine. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Growing up, man. I think the Tank fans, they need to hold Tank accountable if this fight happens, because Conor Benn, and it disproves everything that Tank Davis has been doing. All of his moves with Devin, it's a blatant duck for me because Conor Benn posted a picture saying he was 170 pounds the day of.
170.2.
Yep. And then Devin weighed in at 165. What difference would that make if Gervonta chooses Conor Benn because he thinks it's an easy fight and he can beat him? Only if this fight happens. So I think Gervonta is just picking and choosing whatever is the easiest fight for him, and it would be a blatant duck if he fights Conor Benn at
Well, I
probably.
would say it's already a blatant duck. It's
Of course.
already been this. Like it's not that it's everything that has gone on at this particular moment. Everything is everything that everybody said could not happen. Like you weren't supposed to be able to send Tank a contract. He got sent one, right? You were supposed to call Al Heyman. Al Heyman is nowhere in the picture. They're working directly with Tank. All right. They're supposed to be the A side, so Tank's supposed to be the one sending contracts. Tank has sent absolutely nothing to nobody. He is literally asking for one. He's asking for a contract. He sent nothing to anybody. So it's regardless if the fight has happened or not. It's everything already to lead to where we are at right now is already the opposite of what they said can or can't happen. Right? Those guys said that Devin can't say what he's not and what he is going to do and blah, blah, blah. We don't even hear what the weight's going to be at. We don't even hear what stipulations are in anything. We don't hear nothing. We don't hear anything. Nothing. They ain't saying anything. Nothing. There's nothing about no weight, rehydration, no nothing. Nothing at all. But mysteriously, all of that is on Devin. All of that is on Devin, but you don't hear nothing about that when it comes to Conor Benn. And the irony of the whole situation, of which I said previously in Twitter and other places, right? The irony of the whole situation is Conor Benn wasn't even calling for Tank. He didn't even call out Tank. He didn't even mention Tank. And if Tank was going to fight Conor Benn and was looking for Conor Benn, why didn't Tank call out Conor Benn when Conor Benn knocked out Chris Algieri? Because he looked spectacular when he knocked out Chris Algieri. But mysteriously, you say nothing about none of that until Devin. Now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Devin is being mentioned with this guy, Conor Benn, and then poof, here comes Tank. Now, and I'll do you one better. Pause. My brother Blue is in the building. Salute to my brother Blue Blood. Facts, Blue. You never seen it before, and you never seen it since. It was created strictly for Devin Haney, the same way the franchise belt was created for Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko, the same exact way. Nobody else in the history of boxing has been a franchise champion. No, it's Canelo. Then it went to Lomachenko. Wasn't even supposed to be transferred, but then Teofimo Lopez requested, and he gets it. And then George Kambosos requested, and he gets it. Devin Haney beats George Kambosos and tells him to keep it. And then all of a sudden, the franchise belt vanished. So it's not just one thing. It's not just if the fight happens. It's everything right now. It's everything right now. It's not just if. It's everything. This is embarrassing, y'all. Seriously, bro. You guys are literally making a mockery of boxing. You're making a mockery of it. People say, "Oh man, this is a great fight. It's a great fight." What? Tank versus Conor Benn is a great fight. You can't have it both ways. You cannot. BFTB is the one on record saying Tank beats everybody from 147 and down. Not named Errol, not named Boots, and not named Devin. I've said this a million times. I'm on record saying this. You guys go at me talking about how, oh man, he's a 135-pound fighter. But now all of a sudden, this is a great fight at the guy weighed 170. This is a great fight. You're going to fight him at 47, and this is a great fight. Well, you just skipped over Subriel Matisse. You just skipped over motherfucking what's the name, bro? You skipped over Subriel Matisse. You skipped over everybody at 140. Why can't he fight Tio? That's a big fight. People telling me that Tank versus Conor is Conor Benn's a big fight, a good fight. It is. I'm not saying it's a bad fight. It is a good fight. So is Tank versus Devin at 140. if you're going to fight at 47. So is Tank versus Tio. So is Tank versus Subiya Matisse at 140. Those are good fights. So is Tank versus Shakur at 135. It's a good fight. Tank versus Frank at 135. It's a good fight. So if you're telling me what's a good fight for a man who's fighting at 147, then there's good fights between 47 and 35. Why can't you fight those guys? And this is the problem that everybody will have trying to justify this. Everybody. They'll all have the same issue trying to justify. Oh, well, you know, this and that. No. There's 47 where this man Conor Benn fought at, and there's 35 where Tank is fighting at. In between there is an entire weight class that he plans on skipping after you guys told me that he can't make the weight class and that his weight is 135. There's an entire weight class in there. How ironic that Devin fights at this weight class that's in between here. How ironic. But go ahead.
Well, you know, that's funny because if Tank skips that, it ain't going to matter to nobody. It's not going to matter. They're just going to say, well, Conor Benn is got a bigger resume. It's a bigger fight. But the biggest fight to me is him versus Devin. And the reason I feel like Tank really don't want to fight Devin is because when he saw Devin put Regis on his ass and wasn't even trying to, and wasn't even going in for the kill, he's like, well, what if he does go in the kill with me? He might knock my ass out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There was fear there, I think. People like to say, oh, boxers don't get scared of me. No. It's not like a fear like I want to hide under the bed. No. It's a fear like, oh, I'm going to get embarrassed. I feel like Tank thinks he's going to get embarrassed if he fights Devin Haney. And it's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that is justifying Tank's duckery is making Tank more comfortable with it. Like, okay, well, I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to say I don't want to move up to 140. I don't have to say Devin has to come down, or I don't have to give any excuse, because all these boxing YouTube channels and all these fans, they're going to do it for me. And all I got to do is every now and then I'll come out and say some silly shit in the middle of the night, like, oh, I can beat Devin's ass anytime, any place, and then quickly delete it. Like, but no one with any sense is calling him out on that shit. There's like 3 YouTubers that like you, 7-8, the LDBC, and Blue Blood, you know, Champ Side. Y'all are the only cats calling this out. And all of you guys are on the payroll, by the way, just so you know.
It don't matter to
just
me,
so
man.
you know.
I don't even care if people say I'm on the payroll, bro. It doesn't matter to me no more. I simply say, I say Tank is scared. I do, but I don't really believe he's scared. I believe he just don't want to fight Devin. I say it. I do say it. And sometimes the thought comes to my mind that I actually believe it. But the reality situation is that thought leaves my mind because he's been in the ring with Devin twice. They've sparred twice. So it's not, I don't think it's a fear like he's scared of the man. I think it's more of a, I don't need to take this risk type of conversation.
Right. You don't want to take the risk.
I don't need this risk. What do I need to risk for? You know, I can fight this guy right here. You know, he's going to stand right in front of me and I'll punch him in the face and we'll see what happens. But this guy is going to box and he's going to do this and jab me and step around me and blah, blah, blah. I don't need the headache, right? Coach Cal's
got time for all that.
I don't need the headache. So I don't know if it's a fear thing, but I would say it's more of a, I don't want to, but I want to fight people that are going to make me look good. That's what I think it is.
And you know, all this could end. This whole debate, right, on who's ducking who, can end because what did Coach Calvin say? He said he don't want to put Tank in a position to where he can't knock a motherfucker out.
Yes. Which is what I just said. Yeah.
That's exactly what you said, and Coach Calvin confirmed it. So there really is no more debating with these people. about why Tank don't want to fight Devin and this, that, and the third. He don't want to fight somebody like that. Devin is a special talent. Like, he's like 1 in 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Tank knows that. Tank knows that. And he understands now that Devin might have more punch resistance and more power at 140. On top of his footwork, on top of the jab, on top of the defense. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he solved the southpaw puzzle for himself. He doesn't really have an issue with southpaws anymore. He knows what to do, and you know that's probably what it is too.
Could be, but there's one way to find out. But that one way to find out, don't nobody want to take that one way, and it's the easiest route. It's the quickest route from point A to point B, straightest line. And he could do that. He just won't do that. I don't know why. You supposedly have a network behind you, right? You could clear all this up. You could easily say, look, man, I fight. This is where I fight. I fight here. So this is what's going to happen. Here's a contract for you to come fight me on Amazon. You want the same offer as Ryan? No problem. No problem. Because I'm going to make more money anyway. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter. I'm going to make more. So I'm going to give you 2.5 guaranteed. Now, I want everybody to understand something. I want you to peep something. Just because Devin is asking for the same offer that Ryan got doesn't mean that Tank needs to have the same offer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you guys missed this. This might be over your head. If the Amazon is putting up 15 million for that fight, then Devin can get 2.5, the same thing that Ryan got, and Tank can get 12.5. What Tank's getting has nothing to do with what Dev's getting. If Amazon says we're putting up 20 million for this fight, okay, well then Tank can do the exact same thing that Floyd did to Canelo. You said you'll meet me at 150. That's what you said. No problem. No problem. Come to 150. Devin saying, I'll take what Ryan took. No problem. Here's 2.5 and 50-50 pay-per-view. They're telling me that this fight is worth 20 million. So that is 18 million for me and a 50-50 split on the pay-per-views. That is 2.5 for you and a 50-50 split on the pay-per-view. What's the problem? What's the problem? Bro, do you guys realize that Amazon can say this fight is worth 50 million to us? And if Devin says he's only taking what Ryan's taking, then Devin will have to take 2.5. And if he don't take 2.5, then BF is going to say, brother, love you to death. You just ducked Tank. Love you to death. You family to me. You just ducked Tank. You said you will take what Ryan Garcia got. That is 2.5 million and a 50-50 pay-per-view split. So if it's 2.5 with a 50-50, I don't care if if Amazon said here's $50 million for this fight. Well, you just said Tank can have 47.5. That's what you just said. 47.5 for you, 2.5 for me, and a 50-50 pay-per-view split. That's what you said. See, they don't even want to talk about that. There's people running around here talking about how Devin is asking for $30 million. Where did you get this from? Oh, man, Devin to ask for 30, he wants $30 million. What is you talking about? That is not the deal Ryan Garcia got. But I swear, these dudes you just talk because you got a mouth. Devin is not asking for $30 million. He asked for 2.5 plus 50-50 pay-per-view. That's what he asked for. And what's so ironic about the whole situation, and then I'm gonna give it to Abe. And I know G-Man wanted to say something. So I'm gonna give it to Abe, and then I'll let the OG Mr. Mont and the homie inside the square circle, and then we'll go back to my brother Bees, because I already know where he want to go. But salute to my brother Bees and all the family in the building. Listen, they will. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give it to you. They say that Devin Haney got 22% to fight George Kambosos. Listen to me, y'all. BFTB, you got that number from me. Everybody is running around these YouTube streets. Everybody. I don't care what your name is or who you are. Everybody running around these YouTube streets got that percentage from me, because it was not a percentage split that Devin Haney got. Devin Haney got 2.8 million. That's what he got, 2.8. That's it. It was a flat fee. He didn't get no pay-per-views. He didn't get no back end. He didn't get nothing. He got a flat fee of $2.8 million. That's it. But when you add what he got and when you add what George Kambosos got, it equals up to a 22% split. They got that from me. They're running around here talking. Nobody was talking about the percentage split he got. No one was saying he got 22%. Nobody. He got a flat fee. Flat fee. All right. That's what he got. A flat fee and nothing more. But go ahead, Abe.
Hey, it was cracking BFTB. It's been a minute since I've been on your channel, brother. How you been?
It has been a minute. Salute to you.
Yeah, salute to you, brother. Keep doing your thing. See, the problem I've been having with this whole situation is two different fronts. One is particularly the money. Two is the weight issue. My issue with it here is that if Devin wants 2.5 and the 50-50 split, why shouldn't it be an issue? We already know that Tank is going to make the majority of the money. We've established that because Tank has more drawing power than Devin does. It's not an argument.
Right.
And the other issue in particular is that people have been saying to me that, well, Tank can't make 140. Well, last time I checked, Mario Barrios and Tank Davis was basically around 140 pounds.
It was 140. It wasn't around.
Exactly. It was pretty much that. TV. It was literally that weight.
Yes.
It's like you guys.
It was 140.
Right. And I'm just sitting here like, you guys, you do understand that Tank Davis already has made 140 pounds. And you're trying to make the claim that he's legitimately a 130-pound fighter. Like, I'm not buying that nonsense. It's more or less of the fact that they're trying to make the claim that Tank Davis is a small fighter in the comparison to the taller and much stronger Devin Haney. But the problem with that argument here is you succeeded at 140 pounds for Mario Barrios, but you're not going to go up to 140, and you're planning to go up at least 2 weight classes, doing what Adrian Broner did, going up 2 weight classes, 147 pounds to face against Marcos Maidana. That's what literally you're trying to make the claim for Conor Benn. That doesn't make sense. I'm not sitting here to say that the fight's not good. I'm sure Conor Benn and Tank would still be a good fight, but the optics of it doesn't make sense, and it's going to be to proceed as a duck. I like Tank as a fighter. I know that he's really good at what he does, but we have to call it like we see it. If you're going up 2 weight classes to face against Conor Benn, who's been known for juicing to the gills, we already know his track record, and you're trying to justify him going up 2 weight classes to 147 pounds to fight him instead of going up to 140 for Devin Haney, who's been your rival for years, it doesn't make sense to me. So that's my particular issue with that. What do you think?
Well, I would say one thing, and then I'm gonna give it to G-Man, and then I'm gonna go back around. I see y'all in the building. Y'all in the building. Salute. I'm gonna give it to y'all to let y'all cook, because I know y'all I know Price Boy gonna go at me, and I know that Beezy gonna go at me. I know. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Y'all got it. Give me 1 second though. So let me address Abe. So Abe, this is what I will say. This is my only complaint to anything, is that I truly believe, I believe that Tank can fight at 147, no problem. I believe that Tank could literally be on the same trajectory as Manny Pacquiao. He could absolutely be mentioned in those conversations with fighting at different weight classes. He's got the skills, he's got the power. I think he's better than Pacquiao. I do. I think he's better than Pacquiao. Right?
Agreed.
I think Pacquiao throws a lot of punches, but Pacquiao just throws punches, bro. He's got skills, but I think Tank is a better all-around technical fighter than him with power. He throws punches with precision. Manny Pacquiao just throws a lot of punches and be getting lucky like that. Not all luck, but he be getting lucky because he
tried to overwhelm you. That's what he tried. That's what he does.
He overwhelms you. I believe Tank is a better fighter, which is why I'm always been saying that Tank Davis could win belts in multiple weight classes to include 147. I have more faith in this man than his fans do. But that's what I got. So I'm gonna give it to you, G-Man. I know you said you're ready to leave, but go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
Yeah, I was just gonna say when it was Devin, Tank said call Al, but when it's Conor Benn, he tells Eddie, "Where's that offer, Eddie?" He contradicts himself so much. To me, Conor Benn is just a UK domestic level Euro bum, or as they would call him that if Devin Haney was fighting him. And
probably
Tank fighting him only means that he's scared to death of Devin Haney.
Could be. But I don't think he's scared. I think he's scared of what the outcome would be. Right? Yeah, potentially losing. Yeah, I think of that. Or not looking good. One and two.
Conor Benn is a way bigger in size than Devin is, from what I see, and it's only a problem if it's Devin because Conor ain't got the skills like Devin does. But you got people still defending this shit even in the chat. I think this fight, if it happens, it's not good for Tank here. But that's just my opinion. But that's all I got. I appreciate it.
For sure. The OG Mr. Mott, go ahead and talk to me, homie.
What's going on, BF? What's going on, gentlemen on the panel and the chat? You know, I'm over there on Twitter with you, BF, and you know, you addressed it. You kind of hinted at it. The guy, and I want you to speak on this real quick, and I'm gonna get off here. The guy that made the post, you ain't gotta call his name, saying that black media doesn't support Tank Davis. Now, only black media I know is on YouTube, BF, because all the other media is ESPN, and you know, all those huge conglomerates.
Yeah. Everything I said, yeah.
Now, the majority of black media is pushed by the LDBC that supports Devin Haney. Now, if you really look at it, the LDBC support guys like Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence Jr., Devin Haney, and those three fighters have consistently tried to give us what we want, and you know, tried to give us the fights that we want. Now, I don't usually comment on Twitter, but I had to ask the young brother, you know, who is black media? I mean, who is black media? Only black media I know is LDBC, and there are just as many other channels that are not LDBC that support Tank, black channels. So I guess my question, and I want you to speak on it for a minute. Who is the black media that doesn't support Tank Davis? Because I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers on YouTube that's riding with that bullshit that being put out on their side.
So so that's my homie Drip. So that's the homie Drip for who he's talking about for everybody. That's my homie Drip. We don't agree on a lot of things, and that's one of them. But that's still my homie Drip. His thing on the reason why he said that is me. I just want to be clear for everybody. The reason why he said that is me, because Ego, salute to Ego. Ego goes heavy in the paint for Tank. Salute to Fanon. Fanon goes heavy in the paint for Tank. I mean, even my brother Blue, Blue goes heavy for Tank. Blue don't go at Tank, bro. He don't go at Tank at all. He just states out the facts, and he states out the facts and his opinions as he sees them. He don't go at Tank, bro. Like if you look at because the man saying like black media. Stephen Kim is white. Kevin Aioli is white. Michael Benson is white. Mike Coppinger is white. Jake Donovan is white. Rick Glazer is white. All these dudes are white. The ESPN execs, they're all white. Everybody is writing these articles except for a guy named Chris Williams. Everybody else is white. So I'm super confused when this man was saying this. So I knew he was talking to me. I knew that because I had posted some posts about Tank. They weren't disrespectful. They were factual, but people don't like them. They don't like me going at Tank. But it's crazy because I've gone at people that have gone at Tank. Whole other conversation. But you know, why he was posting that is because people don't like the facts and truth put in their face when it comes to something that their fighter is on. They don't like that. So since they don't like the facts and truth when it comes to their fighter, they got to try to kick back as much as they can. Let me fight that. Let me kick back. And when you can't kick back, when you can't fight it, then you resort to things like, I want to fight you now. I want to fight you as a person, or I got smoke with you as a person, or let me bring up your personal life. We don't talk about boxing. I can't get you here. So let's talk about that. Let's go here where I can try to down you or degrade you or disrespect you, or for the people that rock with me, they'll say black media don't support Tank Davis. Like what, bro? Yeah, that's their reason. That's their way around it. So it's not you saw what I said to the man. And again, that's my homie. So it wasn't like I don't know what he's doing. It's not like I don't know what he's saying. What it is that I know where he don't have nothing else. So that's That's the only road he can go. But when he goes in that road, I got something for that too. So when I gave him all that, then, of course the subject got changed. But that's how it always happens, bro. Why I don't understand why people just can't say, listen, I have a bad boy. The guy that I rock with is a bad boy. But he's not perfect. Everybody is not. No one's perfect. We all have flaws. This is this man's flaw. I don't know why they can't. Hey, Tank, bro, your flaw, you are dope. You're a special fighter, bro. One of the best fighters in the world. Arguably top 5 pound for pound. Arguably. You could debate that all day long. But for some strange reason, you don't want to fight Tank. Devin, you don't want to fight Shakur. You don't want to fight Lomachenko. You don't want to fight for some strange reason. Whatever that reason is, you don't want to fight Gary Russell. Whatever that reason is, don't tell me, oh, man, he beats those guys easy. What's the point of telling me that? What's the point? If you believe he beats those guys easy, shouldn't you be telling Tank this? Not me. I'm not fighting. Tell Tank. Tell him, bro, what are you doing, bro? I believe in you, brother. I believe you destroy Devin. You destroy T.O. You'll knock all these guys out. You stop all of them. I believe you stop them. Why aren't you fighting them? You should be questioning that man, not me. We should all be on the same page questioning the man. You shouldn't be questioning me. You shouldn't be telling me, oh, why are you going at him, BF? Why are you down at him, BF? Why you asking this man? See, this is just a hate pad. This is just a tank hate. This is a tank hate page. But don't you believe he beats those guys? I'm saying he beats everybody except for 3 people. Everybody. That's over 100,000 fighters. He beats them all except for 3. That's my opinion. If you believe he beats even those 3, then why aren't you telling him to go get the bag? Those are big bags, bro. His biggest bags of his career right now. Devin, Shakur, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko. Those are the biggest bags of this man's career. Is he going to make big bags elsewhere? Of course. It's Tank Davis. But the biggest bags of his career are those 4 names I just mentioned. Without question. Without question, unless he fights Canelo. If he don't fight Canelo, those are the biggest names, the biggest bags he's going to get. The tops. But, that's what that is, OG. Go ahead.
BF, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, bro. Yesterday I was in a live.
Hold up 1 second, Chop. Hold up. I'm gonna give it to you, but I want to let Mr. Mott finish, and then Inside the Square Circle, and then BZ, and then Price. I want to make sure we don't skip anybody. But OG, did you have anything else to respond to that? If you're not,
yeah. One more thing I wanted to point out, BF, and I know you can speak a lot on this. The thing with Bill Haney.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of people don't like Bill Haney.
Of course.
And they don't, when I think about Bill Haney, you have to think about Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn. He's a promoter, and that's his fucking son. So he gonna go as hard as he can, and he gonna say whatever. He gonna do whatever to protect his son. Now, when Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, all these guys get out here and say all this dumb shit about their fighters, motherfucker don't say a motherfucking thing.
Nothing.
It's cool. But everybody got a problem with this brother who's speaking highly of his son, doing whatever it takes to promote his son. And bottom line, that's his son. So yeah. I'm so confused by that concept of people having this issue with Bill Haney. What's your thoughts on that, man?
So my thought goes back to your original statement when you was talking about my brother Drip. When Drip was saying black media don't support Tank. Yeah, those are the same people that he's saying don't support Tank. Oh, black media don't support Tank. They go at Tank, blah, blah, blah. But they go at Bill Haney on a regular basis. Now, when you say Bill speaks up his son, he's supposed to. When he promotes his son, he's supposed to. And at the end of the day, that's his son. All those things are facts. Here's the issue that I have. People keep saying that he be lying. And then I say, about what? And no one has an answer. No, I say, what is he lying about? About what? Do you know what they fall back on every single time? Oh, Bill said that they were not dropping the belts until the end of the year. They fall back on this every single, because they have nothing else. They fall back on that. And then I say, well, didn't they drop the belts with only 2 weeks left in December? Yeah, but that ain't the end of the year. Well, who's fighting in 2 weeks? Nigga, this ain't the Black Murderers Row. Shout out to Champ Side. This ain't the Black Murderers Row. This ain't Black Murderers Row. They ain't fighting every weekend, OG Mr. Mom. So if Devin dropped the belts with 2 weeks left in the year, then he dropped the belts at the end of the year. So where's the lie at? But instead, they'll just, oh, no. He's supposed to drop the belts at 11:59. 11:59. He's supposed to, when the ball drops for the new year, that's when Devin's supposed to drop the belt. Like, what is you talking about, bro? Where are you getting this information from? Who says this? How is this the determining factor? How is this the determining factor of Devin and Bill not lying? If they dropped the belts at 12:51, then they told the truth. But if they dropped the belts 2 weeks before the end of the year, they lied. This is bonkers to me, bro. Absolutely bonkers. But yet they won't address, what they won't address is Shakur Stevenson lying, saying he was the B-side. He did not get the most money when he fought Oscar Valdez, which is a blatant lie. Blatant lie. Shakur Stevenson's name was second on the billing. It said Valdez Shakur, yes. But Shakur Stevenson got the biggest bag in that fight. He made over $500,000. Valdez made $375,000. Facts. So he blatantly lied, and nobody cares. They don't say nothing about Tank blatantly lying. Blatantly lying. Outrageously lying. Just recently, not even, we don't got to go far back. Just now, recently, call Al. But Eddie Hearn don't got to call Al to make a fight with Conor Benn. But Devin's got to call Al to make a fight with him. You got all these people running around here talking about, oh man, why don't you call Al? Just call Al. Everybody know to call Al. Call Al. Why are you calling Al? But Eddie Hearn's not calling Al right now. Eddie Hearn is talking directly to Tank. He sent Tank an offer directly. So I see you in the building, Queen CC. I see you. No one said this blatant lies. Blatant, but nobody wants to address it. If that was Devin, if Devin said, call Eddie, don't call Bill, call Eddie. If Devin said this, man, he get dragged through the mud, OG Mr. Mont. Dragged through the mud. So
yes,
again, my brother Drip, who posted that on Twitter, that was going at me, or not, well, he really was going at me, but my brother Drip that posted it on Twitter, he didn't realize that he contradicted himself. These guys speak, they say, oh, BF, you get emotional. I'm passionate. There's a difference between emotionally speaking and passionately speaking. Passion, I can control my passion and speak with facts. Emotion, I just want to get you triggered. So I'm going to say things just to get under your skin because I'm just dealing in nothing but emotion. That's it. I just want to make sure that I do something to you. I get at you, right? People will try to get at me. They can't fuck with me, so then they'll go personal. No, I can be passionate in my speech and still stay on point because my speech is strictly boxing. They can't do that. That's why he posted that. And that's why they go at Bill Haney and they don't address nothing else.
Yep. Well, that's all I got, BF. I appreciate you having me on, man. Salute to you. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel. I'm out.
For sure. Salute, OG. Inside the square circle and then Beezy, you got it.
Hey, what's going on, bro? You can hear me?
I hear you, brother.
All right, look, man. First, I just want to start off. I ain't gonna be long, bro, because I drive trucks and I'm in a truck. I know you probably hear that. I don't want to miss the live with the sound, but I just want to talk about. I just want to point some things out, bro. You talked about how they lie, right? And I want to point out when I first started noticing the lies, because they've been doing this all the time. And I want to piggyback off what you said. When I started to pay attention is when it came up about, you asked them what does Bill Haney lie about? Because at first they've been hating on Devin BF for years now. And what they told me was that I kept, because I didn't know, mind you, I just want to tell you where I come from. I didn't know nothing about Tank Shakur or Devin, but I did hear the name Tank Davis because he was with Floyd Mayweather, and I knew who Shakur was from the Olympics. But I wasn't a fan of either one of them. But what I heard about Devin, when I first heard about Devin Haney, all I heard was hate. And in my mind, I was like, well, when I hear things about these other two, nobody hating on them. But when I hear about this kid, and I call him a kid because I'm older than him, I'm hearing about hate. So I'm like, I started to do my research to find out why do they hate, because I'm thinking that he must have said something, because you know we all black. I thought he said something to disrespect the black community. I thought he did something egregious to make that many black people did not like him. But when I found out he didn't do nothing, I started to follow his career and keep up with what was going on. I say all that to say this. It wasn't until Bill Haney said that we stand at 135 this year that they actually had a reason for why they didn't like him. Because at first you ask them why you don't like Devin, they'll just change the subject.
Yes.
Oh, this and that. He trashed. He trashed. This and that. I was like, well, I don't think he trashed. I mean, he undefeated. He trashed. Then like I say, up until now, think about how recent that was. Where Bill Haney said we stand at 135, and the fact that they jumped to that immediately let you know that these dudes is fucked up in the mind, Bill.
Yeah.
Y'all been hating on him for 3 years, and y'all finally have a reason to. Less than a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Less than 6 months ago. Not a year. Not even 6 months.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, bro. And I want to point something out that I noticed too, bro, is that they talk about, like I said, they talk about the reasons they hate this man. They said that Bill Haney said they stand at 135. On top of that, bro, like I noticed that they get triggered by any praise of Devin Haney. Any praise, it don't matter what you saying, because like, bro, you can go to I know you don't do this because you have more of a channel than I do, but I go to a lot of people's lives, bro. I'm on everybody's lives, so I see what everybody's saying, what everybody's doing. But I can sit in the live, bro, and listen to every fighter get praised. You can talk about Teofimo Lopez. You will have his fan base. They are praised. The moment somebody have any kind of praise for Devin Haney, all hell break loose. All hell break loose. The whole chat is gonna come at you. If you in there by yourself, the whole chat coming at you just for saying anything good. It don't matter if it's a lie, if it's the truth. Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pass it, bro. But what I noticed that get them a lot was something that happened recently. Because like I said, bro, I started to really experiment on what can I say to trigger them versus what they not trigger about. That's when I realized they triggered about anything. They trigger whether I exaggerate or tell the truth. Because just recently, Devin Haney put on the best defensive performance in championship history, right? That's not my opinion, BFTB. That's a fact. Against Regis, yes, against Regis Prograis, he is the least hit fighter ever in championship history. Now, every time I say that, everybody tell me I'm capped, Bill. I'm capped for telling them what's a... And what it is, what I notice is they just trigger by it being the truth. Tell you what else triggered them the most. They know it's the truth, but they can't fall, because usually when you have a skilled fighter like Devin Haney who's defensive, if they put on a good defensive masterclass, if you don't like them, you can always say he ran. But see, they can't fall back on the fact that Devin Haney ran, because not only did he not run, he outlanded Regis and put him down.
Yes.
That's why they get so triggered by it. They get triggered when you say, well, Devin Haney actually the least hit fighter in championship history. Because at first, you remember, before the Regis fight, they said he get hit by the left hand too much. Oh, he get hit too much. He don't have good defense. They get triggered because you can't say that no more. How you gonna say Devin Haney don't have good defense and he the least hit fighter in championship history? Then what they might tell you is, that was against Regis, where Regis got an 85% KO ratio. So that means 85% of the people that he done fought couldn't get out the way and they went to sleep.
Wow.
Man, it's crazy, bro. But like I said, I know I got a lot of noise going on. I'm gonna fall back, bro. You get to somebody else. All
right. Salute to my homie. So my brother Bees and my brother Price Boys in the building. So I'm gonna let y'all both cook at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Whoever wants to start first, go ahead.
All right. Well, let's start with, you said Shakur, T.O., Devin, and Loma. They're all... Loma been in the game forever. He's never fought any fighter like Bob Aaron has made it clear that he's not sending none of his fighters over to the PBC. We all know that. Terrence Crawford went through that for years. They're never sending anybody over to the PBC. So I say that to say Devin has his own promotion. When he got free after he left Top Rank, not only did he already have a plan to go fight Regis, he told Espinoza they're not trying to talk, that they're not trying to do anything. And then we put the fault on Tank, because Tank is the face of boxing, which is understandable. Hate comes with being at the top. Now, what we have is a fact. People say Tank fans are scared, Tank is scared, Baltimore is scared, all this other shit about people are scared. When Devin's last 15 fights, he's got one knockdown, and it was a flash knockdown. Like, he not beating people up. He not killing people in the ring. Like, we still want to support Tank whether he lose. He the only fighter we got from Baltimore that's doing something. Like, he not gonna lose no fans if he take a L. It's a lot of people that take L's and keep their name. Look at Loma. Just like that. And then y'all say Loma is Devin's best win. Well, who is Loma's best win? Little Gary Russell down at 126. Like, do we actually be watching the same thing? Do we actually be saying this? Like I sometimes I be wondering. Like, I understand from a person creating content, like why they would do it and why they push narratives and why they believe certain things. But as far as to try to make yourself believe that Tank is ducking Devin for what? Devin brings nothing to Javante's. He brings nothing. Like, it's not like we sitting here making assumptions. Like, they gonna do less than Bud and Earl did. Like, they're not gonna make a bunch of money. But Devin wants 50-50. It's not about the weight. Tank don't care about how much that boy weigh. He just said it 100 times. He don't care if he 140, if he come in 160, if he come in however he come in. Then you be pressing that Devin's the best fighter in boxing. But every time he go, like, he's up with an excuse to go away from any good fighter. Just, for instance, when Tank was fighting Ryan, everybody's saying it's an exhibition, it's this, that, and the third. Well, who is Devin trying to fight right now? What is that? Devin chasing legacy right now? Or he not doing that no more? He chasing the bag, right? It's only one bag. It's Tank, and if he wanted that bag, he would call his Uncle Floyd, who he'd been with since he was 7, and get the fight made. But we all get upset when the whole time behind closed doors, they probably friends. Devin and Tank probably friends, and everybody getting all bent out of shape and making it a soap opera. When the proof is in the pudding. Regis was already exposed by Zorilla, a guy that we never heard about, who dropped him twice and pretty much beat him up the whole fight. I honestly feel like Regis lost that fight. Then what happens? Devin goes right there. Then y'all, we don't even know if Devin can make 140 no more. He looked like a mummy making the Regis fight. They had him in a hotel room with the towels all over him, with the heat on hell. He had to get butt ass naked to make 140. Come in the ring at 165. Like, if the guy is who y'all saying he is, and he ever wants to sell or be a credible boxer, because the truth is, since he was 7 years old, he's been around Floyd, and he's been supposed to be on this high pedestal, and he hasn't. Tank went in there, sparred him. Floyd signed him, and then he left Showtime and has not been back. And all of a sudden, he don't know how to get a hold of the people who run Showtime, when that's where he started at. He went to Top Rank, which is with Bob. Bob is not sending. I can't think of one fighter that Bob had and sent over to PBC to fight. I can name fighters that PBC sent over to Top Rank to fight, but we all that know that's not how it works. He don't fight off of he's fighting off of guarantees. He's reaching after a guarantee. That's why his father keeps saying, "I want the same deal as Ryan." Well, you're not Ryan. You don't have the followings that Ryan has. Your Instagram, you got the blue dot, like you bought those followers. Like, don't nobody follow him. I seen Devin myself out and about with a couple homeboys. Like, Tank don't go nowhere without no security. Like, they're not even on the same level. You can go to Atlanta, he can go anywhere, and people don't know him. I talk to people about boxing all the time, ask Jay, know Devin. They be like, who? They don't know him. He fights on the zone. He already made his plan. He been told people he's gonna go to the zone. He already told Eddie. Eddie put that out there. Then he put it out there on his. He showed his Instagram where he wrote a note where he was saying he was gonna fight one more time at 135, drop the belts, and then go to 140, which doesn't even matter. He could be 140. He could be 175. He could be whatever he gonna be. He can't beat Tank, and it's a reason. If Devin fight Tank today or tomorrow, and Tank beat him, he's done. He done created his whole career off of talking about Tank. Like, y'all, if you take Tank, all blue blood, you name it, if y'all take Tank out of it, and y'all just talk about just Devin by itself, y'all not gonna make no money. Like, the money is talking about Tank. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people act so confused, like, it's only one way to get some money, and that's to talk about Tank. Bill came to Baltimore when Devin was 14 years old to find out about Tank. And he took him out the ring in about 3 or 4 rounds and didn't finish the 6th And ain't been he already been knew he gonna drive away from him. Same thing with Shakur. Shakur is big bro. I'm gonna stay away from him. Soon as 130 get hot, I'm out of here. That's exactly what they did. Everything that is coming to fruition, y'all see it. It's right in your face. Then y'all come on here, flip it with a bunch of people that stay on YouTube all day. They can't even think for themselves. It's common sense. It's like right in front of your face. Now, do you see Canelo? Do you hear anybody saying Canelo? Go send Benavidez a offer. Like, no, that's not the way it works. When you put yourself in a position and you take a bunch of shitty paydays like Tank did, I wouldn't split my paycheck with him either. Like, it's common sense. Tank fought a hell of times. He only fought about 3 times without Floyd in his pocket.
Okay, you said a lot, brother.
You said, yeah, that was a lot.
So I had to write down a lot of this stuff because I'm only going to remember half of this. You just kept going.
Hey,
So
BF, you were typing up a fucking fool.
I typed it all up, Brody. I typed it all up because I'm gonna address all the nonsense that the homie just said. So I'm gonna start at the beginning and then I'm gonna give it back to you. You said Devin told Espinosa that he don't want it. That is a blatant lie. That is a 100% blatant lie. He never told Espinosa he don't want it. Stephen Espinosa himself said, well, I think that, Devin's got a lot going on. So, I probably not going to happen right now because, Tank is, just getting out and, he wants to worry about his family. He never one time. You can't find no article, no interview, no nothing where Devin told Espinosa he didn't want it. You literally made that up. Okay. Then you said Devin got no power. Fine. You guys keep saying Devin got no power. Tank said Devin got no power. So if he has no power, then why haven't you fought him already? You could easily walk him down and knock him out. Easily, if he has no power. Tank even said it himself. All that boxing and stuff, the same thing he said about Shakur. All that boxing is fine, but you're going to get hit. So what's going to happen when you get hit? So then go hit him. Well, I don't understand the problem. Go hit him then. Knock him out and be done with it. Go hit him. Okay. Then you said, you talked about Devin's best win is Lomachenko, and who is Lomachenko's best win? Gary Russell. Like, you guys got to really make it make sense and yada, what you were saying to me. The problem with that statement is Tank Davis didn't fight Gary Russell, and he could have fought Gary Russell. Tank Davis went a different direction than fighting Gary Russell. So when you say, who did Loma fight? Loma fought Gary Russell. Loma fought the guy that Tank could have fought and didn't fight. The guy that to this day is still calling out Tank Davis. That was like 7 years ago when he called him out. And he's still calling him out. And the man still hasn't fought him. And the crazy and ironic thing is Tank didn't fight Loma either. So when you say Devin's best win is Loma, Devin's best win is the guy that Tank refuses to fight. The guy that Tank said before his career is over with, he wants to fight, yet he can fight him. And let's just say to what you say, right? When you say that Top Rank ain't sending nobody over there, that's fine, cool. We can immediately erase this Lomachenko conversation completely. All Tank has to do is send this man an offer. It don't matter what it is. You're Tank Davis. You're the A-side. Face the boxing. I don't care what it is. Send him an offer. Let this man turn it down and then remove him from ever speaking about you again. Because I sent you an offer to fight me and you turned it down. So you ducked me. So Lomachenko, goodbye. He can do the same thing for Devin Haney. He's not doing it at all. Refusing. Him and Leonard Ellerbe. These guys are talking about how you guys can't send nothing to me. Y'all can't. You don't dictate nothing to me. You can't do nothing. And then you're sitting here being dictated to by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is sending him a contract for Conor Benn. Eddie Hearn. I love how you try to switch it. We talked about, with Canelo Alvarez and how they're going to do things for Canelo. They said Canelo, this. No, I love how you switched that. That was beautiful, brother. Just not going to work with me because I was here when people told me you can't dictate to Canelo Alvarez. I said to them, why can't you? Why can't you say something to this man? You can ask for whatever you want. Canelo can tell you to eat nuts. I'm not doing none of that. But you can ask for whatever you want. You guys act as if someone can't even ask. I can't even ask for nothing. You're so high up on some type of scale in the boxing world. like Canelo and Tank is so high up on some scale that nobody can even ask for anything. You guys do realize that the reason why people wanted to fight Floyd is because they were going to get a big bag. It's the same reason why they want to fight Canelo and the same reason why they want to fight Tank. So if I'm not going to get a big bag to fight you, then why the hell do I want to fight you? You worked for it. You earned the position that you're in. You earned it. Floyd Mayweather, you earned the position that you're in to get a big bag and for your opponents to get a big bag. Canelo Alvarez, you earned it. Whether through hook or crook, you earned it to be in the A side and to get a big bag where you're at. So fighters fighting you are going to want a big bag because you earned it. Tank Davis, by hook or by crook, you earned it, right? No one didn't give it to you. You had to get in the ring and get it. You earned it. So when you got in the ring and got it, you got. So when people fight you, of course they want their bag. Why wouldn't they? If you're saying it's a price, that's just him, brother. Him, Price Boy. He's the running around here saying that I can't feed my children belts and stuff like that. You can keep them belts. It's about the money. He's saying that, brother Price. He's saying that. So if he's saying it's about the money, then what? If I'm fighting you, what would it be about? Shouldn't it be about the money? If it's a money for him, what's it for me? Okay, so then you go on to say that I believe certain things and that Devin brings nothing to the table. Yes, he does. Because when Devin was at 135, he brought undisputed. And let me explain something to everybody. If he beat Devin at 135, he could have did the exact same thing that Floyd Mayweather did when he beat Manny Pacquiao. He became the WBO champion and never accepted the belt, so he didn't have to pay sanctioning fees. Never accepted it. But everybody knows he beat him. Everybody knows that Floyd was a WBO champion, the WBA and WBO and WBC champion. He had 3 belts when he beat Pacquiao.
Can I rebuttal that real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. Well, you said when he was undisputed, you said him and Tank could have fought when he fought the Loma fight. Now, Bob won't even give Shakur a unification fight, because his contract's almost up and he don't want them belts going out the door.
Sounds like a Shakur fight.
Just hear me out. And then you want to say send a contract. You can't send somebody a contract when they're under contract.
Why can't
Can I dispute that?
You
can't
send a contract when you already under contract, bro. And then before they send a contract, you got to sit down at the table and talk about it. Not be ignorant. You can't go to somewhere and talk to business people being ignorant. And Bill was not even qualified. My phone doesn't ring. He's not even qualified to call Al Haney.
Why is he not? He's a promoter.
He's not. No, how's he a promoter if he's under Bob Arum?
He's not.
He promotes his son.
Once he's signed with Bob Arum, they can't talk to him, brother. They can't talk to him.
He's not under Bob Arum. He absolutely.
He's under Bob Arum, and right now he's under Eddie Hearn.
He is not.
Right now he's under Eddie Hearn.
Not under Eddie Hearn. That is not true. That is
okay, bro.
Not true. Absolutely. Well, Devin Haney is not signed to Matchroom. Devin Haney is signed to Devin Haney Promotions. He's
right,
not.
So
he is part.
The next fight for him is going to be at Matchroom. The only place he's going to be fighting is Matchroom, brother.
That's the partnership with his own. That's the same thing. That's the same thing as Gervonta Tank Davis being signed to GTD Promotions, yet fighting on Amazon because he's partnered with Amazon.
No, he's partnered with PBC. And he's under Ellerby. And Ellerby has already told y'all.
Is he under Ellerby? I thought he was on boss. I thought he was on boss.
He's signed under Ellerby. Ellerby talked to us.
He's not under Ellerby. No, he's not. He's not under Ellerby.
Now Tank ain't under Ellerby. And
when did Tank become under Ellerby? When did this happen?
He's been under him. He's been under him.
So Tank is not his own boss then. Ellerby's his boss.
No, he's not his own boss, and neither is Devin.
Devin Haney is absolutely his own boss.
No, 100%. He's not. When have we ever seen a Devin Haney promotion fight by itself?
Okay, I'll show you. That's easy. I'll show you. I'll tell you
hey,
right
Dev
now.
got fighters from the town signed to his promotion label.
I don't want nobody.
I'm not saying that he don't got fighters. He's got fighters under his promotion. They got fighters under his promotion, but they're fighting out of a bigger promotion. They don't have enough money to be renting out
what I'm saying,
MTM. We making a conversation about something that don't even make sense, brother.
It makes all the sense.
No,
Devin Haney after he fought Lomachenko. After he fought Lomachenko,
let BF rock out, bro. That should be crazy.
Give me 1 second. Just give me one
BF
second.
is doing something. So I'm saying something while he's doing something.
The man says that Devin Haney has never promoted a fight himself. That's what he said. He said, when have we saw that? That's what the man said to me. I don't know where you guys have been. I don't know. But that right there, when Devin Haney fought Juan Carlos Burgos, it was solely promoted by Devin Haney. There is 6 other fights that are co-promoted by Devin Haney and Eddie
that was
Hearn.
held in some ballroom
Brother,
in Mexico.
brother, hold up a second, brother. Hold up. I didn't cut you off, brother. I didn't cut you off at all.
You right. You got it, brother.
You asked me, you said to me, and you made it like a factual statement that Devin Haney has never promoted. When have we ever saw Devin Haney promote himself? I'm showing you the fight where Devin Haney promoted the entire fight by himself. The entire fight. It was under Devin Haney Promotions, not just his fight, the entire card. There is 6 others. It's a total of 7 that Devin Haney has either promoted or co-promoted with either Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum. There's 7 of them total. There is 0 of Tank. Tank is not his own boss, but he says he is. I'm taking him for his word. Devin is his own boss, and I'm proving it to you. I'm proving it to you. Devin, the reason why Devin co-promoted, brother, the reason why Devin is co-promoted is because he has no network, which is the reason why his co-promotion gets tied to DAZN. DAZN, they boost out their stuff on Matchroom. They boost out their stuff with Queensberry. You know, they boosted out one, but they're DAZN. They boost it out. They what's the word to it? They push it out on people who are promoters. They push it out like that.
Distribute.
So Devin, his fight could absolutely 100% be strictly with Devin Haney and DAZN, with nobody else involved. Nobody else. But why would he do that when he has somebody who has mastered it and is working with DAZN already? So he just partners with Eddie.
If he could do it on his own, why would he do it with somebody else? Like, why would he be the middleman if he didn't have to be?
Eddie Hearn is not the middleman.
I'm talking about why would Devin be the middleman? Why would he be the middleman?
Listen, brother.
He's fighting under Matchroom. He's fighting under Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn.
He's not.
Eddie Hearn. Let me explain something. Let me explain something. Hold up, y'all. Let me explain this. Let me explain this once again. Let's explain this. Devin Haney is a promoter, which means when Eddie Hearn goes to any network to get a number, Devin is there with him. So Devin knows the exact number that the network is willing to pay for a fight. It doesn't matter because he's a promoter. Only promoters can be in those rooms. Fighters ain't in those rooms.
So why has he never been in the room with Al Heyman to get this Tank fight? Answer that.
Why? See, so I love how you just
it's
maneuver this off
switch.
what I was
It's a question. It's a regular question.
Why hasn't he been in the room with Al Heyman? When has Al Heyman set something up?
What do you mean? When is it
exactly what I said, brother? When has Al Heyman told Devin, "Hey, let's meet"? When has Al Heyman said this?
When is Eddie ever
it's kind of hard to just make a meeting by myself.
Or does Devin reach out and say, "Eddie, let's talk"?
So now you're moving the goalpost yet again.
Yeah,
you're moving the goalpost yet again.
Go around. Do jobs come looking for you?
You're moving the goalpost.
Do you go look for a job, or do jobs come looking for you?
You're moving the goalposts.
It's
Conor Benn.
It's Conor Benn. He's never talked to Al Heyman.
Common sense, brother.
He's his own boss.
Conor Benn didn't talk to Al Heyman.
Man,
Conor Benn did not talk to Al Heyman. So why are you telling Devin to talk to Al Heyman? Conor Benn
is not fighting him. Tank is not fighting him.
Tank's not fighting who?
Not fighting Conor Benn.
Where did you get this information from?
Man, he did that trolling the man so Devin wouldn't go run and go fight him.
Hold up a second, brother.
The next day after Bill shook what's the name hand, he went on an interview and it said, "No, we're not going to fight him. He needs to do a little better." Tank did that on purpose.
Who went on an interview? Who
Tank
did that?
Did that on purpose.
That's a lie. Coach Kenny did that.
Coach Kenny did what?
Coach Kenny is the one that said that. Tank never said.
I never said that Tank said anything. I said Bill went on one.
Okay, so Bill
came on the next day after shaking his. Go ahead, talk.
I asked you when you said that Tank is trolling. I asked you when did Tank say he's trolling?
He never said he was trolling.
So how do you know he's trolling? So how do you know he's trolling?
Because he's not going to fight Conor Benn. It makes no sense.
Okay, I'm glad you say that. So when he
He's not
does
going
fight
to
Conor Ben,
DAZN.
then
They
what?
only got 300 subscribers.
So when he does fight Conor Ben, then what?
He's not.
Okay, so you said who got 300 subscribers?
300K subscribers.
Who got 300? Who got 300K?
DAZN.
How does DAZN got 300K subscribers?
They only have 300K subscribers.
They only got 300K.
Ain't nobody fighting over there, brother.
Maybe you didn't see the split that DAZN, the only numbers DAZN posted was the split of numbers that they sold for Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. You know that was a joint pay-per-view, right? That was joint.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, okay, so if you know it was joint, then if you know, hold up, brother. If you know it was joint, then you should know that half of those 1.2 came from DAZN. You do know what half of 1.2 is, correct? Because it's more than 300,000.
No, that don't mean it just came.
Exactly what it means.
That don't mean that. No, that's not exactly what it means.
That's 100%.
Do you have a receipt on that? Can you show me where DAZN put out?
So
show me. I can look it up and show you how many. I can find out how many subscribers they got.
Okay, you can. Tell me where to look. I'll do it right now. Tell me where to look. What do I type in? What do I type in?
Go ahead. Let you talk. I'm gonna find it.
No. You don't gotta find it. Tell me. I
gotta find it. I watch it all the time. I don't ever report everything. They only got 300K subscribers.
I got you.
If you're just saying that they had more than that, it'd be a fact.
Subscribers. I got you. How many subscribers?
I got to argue with a bunch. Y'all probably all got 5 or 6 to begin with.
I got you. How many subscribers?
Devin fans don't even buy the fights.
Okay, cool. I got you. He says, how many
Why don't y'all
subscribers?
buy fights so Devin can?
How many? Hold up, brother. Let's one at a time. One question at a time. You said how many subscribers does DAZN have? 15 million globally in 2022. We are in 2024. So in 2022, DAZN had 15 million subscribers globally, my brother. Now, where did you get DAZN only has 300,000? Where'd you get that?
Well, it must only be 300,000 in America. With the only place they don't know Devin. They don't know Devin in Atlanta.
Brother,
so why we gonna play him in the UK?
Okay, hold up a second, brother. Hold up.
That's why they have fights at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what time it is when it's globally? You know what time it is?
Let's say this
we
one
have
more
a fight
time.
here at 11. You know what time it is? Somewhere else?
Brother,
they're not getting up in the middle of the night to fight him.
Brother,
makes sense.
Brother, what's not making sense is you just lied to me and said that
you
the
pulled
zone
up global. Pull up in America.
What
they
does
got
it,
300K subscribers.
Hold up, brother, please listen to me because you're not listening to me. You're not listening. There is no difference whether you have the DAZN app in America or in Australia. There is no difference. Let me correct myself. The only difference that you'll see is on your application in DAZN, it'll say DAZN USA, DAZN UK, DAZN Australia, DAZN France, DAZN Sweden. That's the only difference. They play the exact same thing. They play the same thing, brother. The network, the DAZN network does not play different things for different countries. They play the same thing.
You know why Conor Benn just fought at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care because it's a fact. You don't care about anything that's fact.
What's the fact?
It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you.
What's the fact? Because I'm putting facts on the screen.
The
so
fact is, if you're fighting at 11 o'clock at night and it's playing in Australia or it's playing somewhere else, those people are asleep.
Okay, so what you're saying to me is
that's why Devin only sold 44-something thousand pay-per-views.
Now he sold 44,000. Now he sold 44,000.
50. That's a fact.
So it's not a fact. You're lying again. You're lying
again.
lying
again. And the tickets wasn't half price either, right? I'm lying about that too.
Show me, brother. Please stop trying to do this.
No.
You give yourself a point. I'll let you cook on your point, and then let me respond.
Go ahead.
You can't keep trying to talk over me. We're not going to get nowhere. Well, we ain't going to get nowhere anyway because you're stuck in your ways. I'm showing you facts. Now, you told me that they have 300,000 pay-per-view buys. That, brother, is a lie. They have 15 million subscribers in 2022. We are in.
It's a lie. You
can brother. How are you talking over me again? I'm not.
Can you show me it's a lie?
Listen, brother. I'm not going to talk over you. I'm not. When it's your turn, you got it. You said to me, DAZN only has 300,000 subscribers. I'm showing you on the screen. You're telling me to show you. It's on the screen. DAZN reached 15 million subscribers globally in 2022. What are you missing, brother?
How many they got in America?
The same 15 million.
300K. No, they don't. That's global. That's all the countries combined. The number that they're giving you is all the global. Global means everywhere.
Okay.
I'm not one of these peons that you gonna talk in circles. Like, brother, it's common sense. It's 300K in America. That's it. Don't everybody have the zone? Y'all probably don't even have the zone.
So I do have the zone. So what you're telling me is that the zone globally is not the zone in America. Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm telling you is it's combined. It's all of it together. What I'm saying is how much is in America? And can you show me anything that says the Devin sold over 50,000? No.
Okay, so once again, the zone is one app, just like ESPN is one app, just like Netflix is one app. They do not have a Netflix America, a Netflix Australia, an ESPN America, and ESPN nothing. It is one app, one. You are trying to tell me to break this down in a piece. It's one app, brother. It's just one. There is no how many subscribers. Oh, they only got this. There is none of that. It's all the same thing. Now, the subscribers they added to the 15 million may have come from when they added America, but it's only one app. Whatever you see in the UK, you see in America. It's one app. You are sitting here trying to tell me that the people, when they just add America to Netflix, well, listen, they only do. No, it's all Netflix, brother. All of it. The whole thing is Netflix. The whole thing. You're sitting here trying to tell me that because DAZN, because he fought in Conor Benn fought in 3 o'clock in the afternoon in America, right? Because people were sleeping, they wanted to make sure they could see his fight in the UK. That should tell you that it doesn't matter where the app is at. It doesn't matter, brother. It don't matter. These guys in the UK wanted to see their guy fight. So if he would have fought in the UK, he would have fought at night since they wanted to see him fight. But they wanted to see him fight over here in America. He fought in the daytime, the same app, but the time difference. So in the UK, they can see him. He fought at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so they can see him. He could have fought in the UK. It would have been at night, which would have made it over here. The time would have been early in the daytime because it's the same app. That's what you're not getting. So if I buy it over here in America, I watched it on my time zone. If you bought it in the UK, you watched the same exact fight on your time zone because it's one app. All the subscribers, these 15 million, that all these subscribers globally watch the exact same fight, if they did, at different times based on where globally they were at. You are sitting here trying to act as if the only people in America are the ones that got the fight. This is insane to me, brother, and I don't understand how you don't understand that. So you don't gotta make low-key disses, because I'm not low-key dissing you. Oh, I'm not one of these peons and I'm not going at you. I didn't go at you like that at all. I didn't say nothing about that. Not one time. Yet that's where you're trying to low-key go at. There's no need for that. I'm giving you my honest points, my honest standpoints, strictly boxing. There's no need for the rest of that, brother. None. We can stick right where we're at. Now you're telling me to show you the numbers I showed you and you still don't get it. What are we doing? You didn't even let me finish rebuttaling all the points that you made before you jumped in. You made 7 other points. You made 7 other stances, bro. You didn't even let me finish the other ones before you made 7 other ones. So I will finish the other points, because this one that you just did is a horrible look for you, because you cannot find where they separate the America from the UK, from Australia, from Sweden, from Finland, from wherever DAZN is at around the world. You can't separate it. Because if I buy the app here today, right now, Price Boy, can get on this DAZN app and I can watch whatever they got on there live. If they got darts or longbow or soccer or whatever they got on there live over in the UK, I can watch it right now. If they got it in Australia, I can watch it right now. You're trying to separate it as if it's a separation, and it's not. It's not, brother. It's not a separation, brother.
When you go on there, it says UK is the only other place other than America that's interested in boxing. On that same thing that you just was looking at, where it says 15 billion. If you keep reading, it says the UK is the only other people that are interested in boxing. So you can have 15 million, billion, whatever. If you're only selling 50,000, they're not doing numbers, brother. And people leave Top Rank to go get the money, and they go to PBC.
Price point.
Just a fact.
Price.
Hey, how they not doing numbers and they just had the biggest pay-per-view in the last 10 years or some shit?
It's okay, Fob. Let me address Price Boy right quick. So Price Boy, you said to me they're not doing numbers. Do you understand? If they take away the DAZN numbers from Tank versus Ryan, then that fight is not top 20 pay-per-view, highest pay-per-view. If they take those DAZN away, because they're taking away half the pay-per-views. You're taking away half. That means that's a 600,000 pay. It doesn't do much. It did less than Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford.
So what you're saying is, if 6 people want it from PBC, we're gonna keep the numbers nice and short. So if 6 people want it from PBC, from Amazon, 6 people wanted to buy the pay-per-view, and then they split it with DAZN, and 5 people from DAZN. How is it 50-50, brother?
What?
The only thing that was 50-50 was the split. It's not 50% of what it came from.
Okay, so I tell you again, half of those pay-per-view buys, I don't have the exact number in front of me, but I could get it. Half of the pay-per-view buys came from DAZN. The other half came from Showtime.
What proof do you have of that? You can rub your head. You don't have proof. So you're thinking about what you can say about that. You can rub, whistle, do whatever you want. Did you have nothing to stand on to say that?
Price Boy. You keep asking me for proof. I done
because you're spitting it like it's a fact.
Brother, can you stop cutting me off? Can you stop cutting me off? You keep asking me for proof. I've done pulled up multiple things already to show you proof. I ask you one thing: where did you get this 300,000 subscribers from America from? You still haven't told me. Where I asked you, where did you get now 44,000 pay-per-view buys from Devin? Where did you get that from? You still haven't told me. Where did you get the 50? Hold up. Where did you get the 50,000
It's been reported from? On several different places. They say
I
that
don't
only
care, brother. I can report it too, brother.
Right,
I can do it right now.
Do you have anything to say?
I can do it.
Do you have anything to say that he did more?
Okay, I can report right now.
Do you have anything to say he did more, brother?
I can report right now that Devin Haney did 500,000 pay-per-view buys on DAZN. I can report that right now.
You can report whatever you want, but do you have any facts?
Okay, for the same thing that you're asking me for facts, where are you getting the facts from? The people that told you? Where are they getting from? Who told you?
It's a fact.
Okay, if it's a fact, no problem. No problem. It's a fact and common sense and all these things you want to say. Where did you get the proof? Just like you asked me. Where'd you get the proof? Where?
From my sources.
What source?
The same sources how you got sources. I got sources. How
okay,
about that?
Cool. What? The same sources. So sources told
My
you
inside source.
that Devin did
inside sources.
Cool. So sources told you that Devin did 44,000 pay-per-view buys.
Yep.
Man, but without Tank Davis, how many did Ryan do?
None.
Okay, so then Devin did more pay-per-views than Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
So
he made more money than Ryan Garcia, though.
So then what is we talking about?
He didn't make more money than Ryan Garcia, though.
Who does? Who?
Devin did never make more money than Ryan.
Devin has always made more money than Ryan.
So Devin in his career made more money than Ryan.
The only time.
He's not even the A side with Ryan.
Show me the Show me the proof.
He's not even the A side with Ryan.
Show me the proof. Tell me where to look. I'll look.
Look on Twitter where he said,
let's try this again.
Please tell De La Hoya to send me a real deal.
I know you want to just keep trying to cut me off and move the goalposts. I get it.
Hey, this nigga said Devin not the A side versus Ryan.
He's not. When did the A side ever say send me an offer? You ever seen Tank or Floyd or anybody say send me an offer?
Go ahead, ramble on. I will ask the same question. Tell me
where to look. You can ask 100 questions. You already know the answer.
I can ask you 100 questions. You ain't answer one. Tell me where to look.
Answering. He's not even A side to Ryan, brother. He's waiting on a deal.
You just told me your
He's waiting on an offer.
You just told
me he's waiting on an offer from Ryan.
Who waiting on an offer?
Devin is waiting on an offer from Ryan.
Here we are again.
That's not true.
That's a fact.
Once again, can you tell me where to look that says Ryan makes more than Devin? Because Leonard Ellerby said Devin makes more than all these guys.
I ain't never heard him say that.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
I'm
going to ask you one more time. Tell me where to look. I'll go there. Where do I look?
Hey, Bill. I got a video right now.
Go look
with Ryan Daddy saying that he the A side.
He's not the A side. He's waiting on an offer. He said, "Tell De La Hoya to send me a real offer." When the A side do that?
Ryan Garcia's daddy said that Devin Haney was the A side.
Hold on a second.
He's not the A side, brother.
I ain't Tank Davis waiting on the offer from Eddie Hearn. I ain't Tank Davis waiting on the offer from Eddie Hearn.
Didn't you guys say about
he's not waiting on the offer. He took that fight off the table for y'all.
Y'all said
made it so Devin couldn't take an easy touch at 147.
Brother, price boy.
That was chess.
Price boy. This is the reason, brother. This is the reason why I be muting you, brother. Because you start going and you never let me respond. And when I respond, you jump right in. Brother, I still haven't addressed the 7 statements that you made. I'm trying my best to give you an opportunity to go ahead and cook and get it off your chest. But every time I say something, King, you don't allow me to say nothing. And then you keep saying this is fact and this is fact. I'm asking you if it's a fact. No problem. Tell me where to look to get the facts. I'll pull it up for you, brother. I got no problem. I'll pull it up for you. Tell me where to look to get it and I'll get it. But every time I tell you something, you tell me to show you proof. I've showed you the proof multiple times and you still tell me something different. You haven't told me where to look once. I swear to God, if you tell me where to look, I will put it up on the screen so everybody can see you're right. I'll put it up there so everybody can see. Anything. Anything. Tell me about anything. Hold up. Salute my brother, Knockout, brother. Salute to you, King. I see you in the Cashapp. Much love and respect. And the link is there for anybody. Anybody that wants it, please jump on. Please jump on. Anybody that wants it. It's an open panel for anybody that wants it. But my brother Price Boy, bro, I ain't got no beef, bro. I ain't got no. We done had it out before. You know what I'm saying? I got no beef. I got no issue. What you're telling me, I'll pull it up. I'll put it on the screen for everybody to see. I'm not trying to hide and shuck and jive and tap dance and move around. For everybody. I'm asking you to tell me where to look. I'll go there. I'll pull it up.
Just go ahead and say Rick Glazer, man. That's where you got it from.
I was waiting for him to say Rick Glazer. Because
go ahead and tell us, man.
Rick Glazer is the same person that said Tank only did 52,000. The same Rick Glazer, but they won't address that. Tank said 52, and then he said 52 for one, and then 65 for another. But they don't want to address that though. That's the reason why they won't say Rick Glazer, because they know what Rick Glazer said about Tank. And it goes against their narrative. I'm asking the brother Price Boy, I ain't got no issue. I swear to anybody, if you tell me where to look, I will put it on the screen. And you can get your shit off and be like, look, see, there it is right there. But you can't, because all you're doing is telling me what somebody else told you.
Go to Rick Glazer Twitter, BF. That's what it said.
We both doing the same thing, brother. You
telling
me the same thing that somebody told you.
Who told me that the Zone has 15 million subscribers?
Brother, they only got, if you click past that where it says that the only place that it is in the UK that does boxing other than America.
Okay, once again, who told me
They don't watch boxing all over the world.
Cool. You don't know that.
Boxing ain't even in a good state.
Okay, once again, you just moved the goalpost, brother.
That's not moving the goalpost.
You
It's a
did.
fact.
You did move the goalpost.
Click
You
on
told
the link
me
where it says
okay,
UK.
Here you go.
That
Here
blue
you go.
link on the thing.
Here you go. Here you go. Talking over me. Here you go. Talking over me. You said to me, DAZN only has 300,000 subscribers. That's what you said. Did you not? Did you not say that? Yes or no, brother? Did you not say DAZN only has 300K? Well, now you want to be quiet. You did say that.
No, I'm letting you finish, brother. Yeah, I want you to click. I want you to click the blue link so everybody can see. They can't think for themselves.
So once again,
they don't watch boxing everywhere.
Changing the subject, brother. You're
not changing the subject. We're on the subject. We're
you
on.
Did not
is the zone subscribers.
You
so
did
I'm
not.
telling you that
Hold
the
up,
zone subscribers. They don't watch boxing everywhere.
This is wild, bro. This is wild to me. This is absolutely
wild. It's wild that they don't watch boxing everywhere.
No, it's wild that you said they only have 300,000 subscribers. That's what you said. You said they have 300. Okay, see now I'm gonna start muting you. You keep cutting me off, brother. I'm not cutting you off, brother. I haven't cut you off. I'm not gonna cut you off. I promise you. I'm gonna let you cook. If you ask me a question, allow me to answer it. When I ask you a question, please answer. I'm not cutting you off. You said they had 300,000 subscribers, brother. That's what you said. Those are your words. You told me that Devin Haney never promoted any of his fights, brother. You told me he didn't do this. That's what you said. I proved you wrong both times. Devin did. He has promoted himself 7 times to be exact.
In Mexico.
Here.
Never in America.
Okay. Nothing in America.
Never in America.
All right.
In Mexico.
I'll prove you wrong again. I'll prove you wrong again.
He's on the code. We already know that. He's under Backstrom. He can't do shit without Eddie Hearn. Nothing.
Okay. That right there is Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz. Right there. A co-promotion.
We don't disagree that he's a co-promoter.
Okay. Once again. This is a co-promotion. You are sitting here telling me that Devin can't do anything with he's under Eddie Hearn. That's what you're telling me. So
Can
then
I answer that? Right, yeah, he can't. That's what co means. Co means like when you can't buy a car by yourself, so you had to get help.
Let me finish. You're telling me that Devin Haney is under Eddie Hearn. Okay. So who was under who when Tank fought Ryan? Because that was a co-promotion. So who was under who?
They was fighting on PBC. That shit wasn't on the zone.
Okay, so I'm once again, no problem at all.
Hey yo, be real quick. KO said check your phone.
I seen it. Jump on, KO. You can jump on.
Hey BF, can I just get out what I got to say real quick, big homie? It ain't gonna be long.
Go ahead.
Come on.
I promise it ain't gonna be long, probably a minute or two, bro. And I'm out of here because I'm at the hospital. So I appreciate it. I just want to talk about what a brother said yesterday in the chat. He said that you can't blame Tank's fans for the fight not happening. I strongly disagree with that because I think that if Tank opened his social media every day and all he saw was comments saying, fight that man. All he saw was comments saying, you ducking. I think that he would get tired of that, man. And he would fight him. But he look out if his fans always saying, hey, we not buying your pay-per-views no more till you fight that man. I think he would fight him.
I absolutely 100% disagree with you.
Okay.
Nobody is telling Tank nothing. No one.
I know. I'm saying
I don't give a damn if they flood this man's social media and every comment says fight this guy, fight. Nobody is telling Tank nothing. Tank will fight exactly who he wants to fight. I do not care what anybody says. He will fight who he wants to fight. So here you go, Price Boy. I don't know if you can read the screen, but I'll read it for you. The pay-per-view fight is $84.99 on Showtime and DAZN. If you go through DAZN, you can stream Davis versus Garcia plus dozens of fights and other sporting events at $24.99 a month. So once again, I am proving you wrong. Now I will ask you again to tell me where to look for anything that you said to me. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Anything you said to me, I'll put it on the screen. Anything. And then you can air the word out. So tell me where to go for anything you said. You capped about 44,000. You capped big time. That's
you,
no.
You can only say that I capped about it because there is nowhere for me to go to prove it.
Because DAZN don't put their numbers out. That's why there's nowhere for you to go to prove it.
Okay, so then
okay, so if they don't put their number out, then how are you niggas running around talking about 30,000, 44, 50, or anything else? Because they don't put it out.
You can't prove it's cap.
Okay, cool. I can't prove that 44,000 is cap. You're absolutely correct. I cannot prove that. And you also can't prove it is. So why are you saying it? So why are you guys saying it? If you can't prove it and I can't prove it isn't, you can't prove it. Here you go. So I'm going to mute you now, brother. This is no disrespect, no shade, but I'm going to mute you now because once this is like the 5th time. So I'm going to mute you and then I'm going to unmute you, King. This is no beef, but you won't stop. Oh, so you dip out. All right, cool.
Hey, BF, what's up with it, homie? I ain't really got no cook on what y'all talking about, bro.
Nah. I want me and you to do this, just me and you.
Yeah, but I did want to come up. I did want to come up here because I saw the homie 503 up here. At 503, bro, I need to talk to you, bro. I need to talk to you, dog.
For sure. You got my email or shit. If you want to
got your phone number and you got my phone number, but you had my phone number when you question my integrity, bro, on your video. And we're gonna have to talk about that. And the only reason I'm doing this shit in public, because you went out in public and you accused me of stealing Reacher shit to make my shit, bro. And I ain't stole nothing a day in my life, bro. So we gonna have to talk about that, dog. I don't like my name mean everything to me. And for you to say I would do that to the homie, but then try to give me backhanded compliments in your video, bro, I'm not with that shit. You came at me on some bullshit one time, but it was on some boxing shit. So I ain't even tripping on that when you was talking your Tank and Devin shit. I ain't got no issue with that, bro. But when you start saying that I got my format and my series from another man, when my shit ain't nothing like his, and I let it be known that I got my shit from battle rap, I got my shit from watching niggas debate shit back in 2016 when they was doing Thurman and motherfucking Spence debates. I got my shit from when Blood Boxing was hosting debates and shit. For you to say that about me, bro, I take that shit serious because my integrity mean everything to me. I ain't stole nothing from a nigga a day in my life, bro. So I really need you to rescind that shit. I need you to correct that shit, bro, because every time you come around my shit, it's all love, bro. I tell niggas to subscribe to your shit. You always have an open platform over there. You always got anything you can do. And I gave you my number because number and shit. I gave you my number the first time and I squashed that shit. I left it alone. But now here you are again, bro, telling people and talking about I'm stealing people's shit and I did this and did that, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. Because if that's how you felt, if you really felt that way, bro, you could have called me or something. And damn sure don't couple that shit together with a motherfucking backhanded compliment and then try to compliment me after that. Oh, yeah, he got that shit from Ad. That shit just facts. But he doing this thing, making good content though, bro. Don't do me like that, dog.
Hey, first of all, KO, you know what I'm saying? I feel how I feel about the situation, homie. And at the end of the day, nigga, I never had your number. When you hit me up, bro, you said email, nigga. I ain't never had your number. And if I had your number, we could have been talked about this shit.
So let me do this. Let me do this because I don't want the brothers to go in on each other like that, like right here.
Nah, B, you just let this nigga come at me, bro, and I can't say nothing back.
No. I'm gonna let you finish your cook. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna make sure y'all have each other's number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure of that. But go ahead and get off your chest, and then we're gonna end that one so it doesn't go left. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure y'all got each other's numbers, and then y'all be good. But go ahead and get it off your chest because you know my brother KO got it off your chest. So my brother 5, get it off your chest.
Okay. Let's just get something super duper overstood, nigga. Any nigga from Texas that's doing a motherfucking thing out here on YouTube, I want them to win, right? You doing your shit, you winning. I just felt like you didn't start doing the debate shit, right? Till you seen us doing our shit over there on Night Court. Then you tried to get my nigga Cadillac Red to debate him, and you ducked out of that, and you went to your channel and started doing the same type of format style show. And that's how I felt about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said what I said. That video that I put out, I ain't shit on you. I just spoke my truth, bro. And I said what I and I hold on. I let you talk, KO. I let you talk, KO. Let me finish.
About that, your truth is a blatant lie, my nigga. It's a
blatant
one.
Hey, brother. Hey, bro. I let you talk, bro. I didn't cut you off one time, bro.
I don't care nothing, bro. You question my integrity. I ain't get shit from that nigga, bro. That nigga doing a good thing. That Night Court shit was fire, nigga. He doing a good thing, but my shit ain't nothing like his. That nigga don't do rounds. That nigga play a judge with a motherfucking cape on. That if anything, nigga, to be real, I got my shit from Snap URL. That's what my shit is formatted like, bro. It ain't nothing the same.
Whatever you say, bro.
When I came over there to show you niggas love, he challenged me to a debate, and I said, yeah, we can get it popping, bro. I ain't ducked a nigga a day in my life. Everybody in this chat know that shit. This boxing talk, bro.
Okay, so why you never did it then?
Because he never hit me back. Y'all never hit me back.
Oh man, you fucking lying, bro. Okay. I'm done.
And I tell you what, bro, I'm so real, bro. I'm so real. Y'all let me know when y'all niggas is going live, and if somebody won't debate or somebody got an issue, bro, I'll come to y'all shit. You don't even have to come to mine. And you and him can be up at that motherfucker at the same time, bro. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real, bro. But BF, that's all I got, bro. I ain't trying to ruin your show, but nah, I gotta go because that shit ain't right, bro.
So do y'all want the number? Because I can make sure that happens.
Man, I got his number already. I'll recite this motherfucker.
Okay, nigga, if you had my fucking number, you could have been calling me, nigga.
And nigga, you could have said that shit, and you could have called me too, nigga.
Channel and say
you gonna act like man, hold on.
We got each other
I'm gonna jump out this motherfucker, and BF, I'm gonna show you this nigga a liar. Watch this shit.
The fuck, nigga?
Yo, all right. Well, I mean, I'm not in y'all business. Now, both y'all, my brothers, say y'all, hey, I'm not in y'all business. I mean, I would have loved it to be handled differently, but brothers, y'all gonna do what y'all do. I ain't in y'all business. If that's the way y'all want to roll with it, roll with it. You know, I rock my nigga 503. I rock my nigga KO, bro. Hey, the brothers got an issue. Handle the issue how y'all gotta handle the issue. I got nothing but love for both of y'all. My brother 503, bro. You want to cook on this boxing shit right quick? I know you jumped on the link to cook on the boxing shit. You want to cook on the link, Brody? You mean you want to cook on it? 5? You on mute, bro.
Hey, BF, you know everybody came to hear from the biggest Devin Haney hater on North American soil.
Well, it's a lot of people that wanted to hear from people. Like they really thought that that Post Boy or Price Boy just blatantly ducked me. Now, BZ and everybody listen to me right now. You already know we Jersey niggas, bro. There's only but so much we gonna take before we fly off the handle, bro. You already know.
Yeah, I know
now,
this shit, bro.
Brother, I literally gave this brother Price Boy nothing but respect. The whole time. Nothing but respect. Can't nobody in here tell me I didn't get this nigga respect, bro. The whole time. Can't nobody tell me I gave this nigga nothing but respect. Nothing.
Yeah, you just kind of back Price into a corner a little bit. So
of course I back him into a corner because that's what the fuck I do.
Yeah, I know.
So nigga had his back against the wall, didn't know what to do, couldn't answer no questions, and all he wanted to do was just keep trying to yell and cut me off. I'm sitting here like, brother, relax, bro. Let me cook, bro. You done made you heard me typing, nigga. I got all these points that I typed down because the nigga was just rambling on. So I wanted to address it. He let me get through 3 of them. No, 4. There's 7 other points this nigga said I didn't even touch.
Yeah, that's what the biggest mistake was when he came in and he talked for like 10 minutes straight. Instead of asking you a question and letting you handle that question, then going on to the next. That was the biggest, because when you give BF a long time to cook, bro, you fucked up, bro. You're done. Your mind gonna be everywhere. You just tell him you're gonna holler at him another day. That's it. Ask him one question, let him handle that question, go to your next question. That's why he loved when people come up here and ramble so he could get his time to shine. I watch this man
because I'm
all
a
the
flavor.
fucking time.
You know, nigga, you from Jersey too. We do the same thing.
I know how I go, bro. And I heard you typing. I told the chat it was 7:15. I said, bro, all that typing BF doing, I'm not getting up here till 8 o'clock, bro. I know I'm not. What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock your time right now.
Yeah. Hey, BF, the only shit though from yesterday though that I was saying where it got heated at is when I was like, when you was talking about Shakur, I know you was talking about him in a high regard. I ain't say nothing for about an hour straight. I was in the live when it started.
For sure.
I ain't say nothing. But what I was confused at is where you was talking about Shakur, Bob offering Subriel Matias Shakur when Shakur is still at 135 and he probably don't even fight for Bob again. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm wondering why. And then you had Boots up there. I ain't let you get through the whole shit. But I'm like, why is a 147 fighter being attached to Matias, and why is 231, 135 fighters in Tank and Shakur being attached to Matias instead of Devin Haney, which I think is a great matchup.
My thing was it wasn't a great matchup, brother. That's a great matchup, bro. Devin versus all those guys are great matchups. Shakur versus all those guys are great matchups. Tank versus all those guys. Tio, Loma, Regis, Subriel, all those guys mixing it up. They're all great fights. All of them. All great fights. My issue with the whole thing was that Shakur called out Subriel. That's my issue. It wasn't that why not Devin fighting Subriel? No, Shakur called out Subriel. Shakur said he'd never seen nobody like me. That's what got my brother Kano pissed. Like, bro, Kano rock with Shakur heavy, but that pissed him off. Like, bro, why are you doing that? And I apologize to my brother Kano for putting it out there because I put his business out there like that. I apologize, but Kano was not happy, bro. He was not happy, and Kano he can reach out to those people. He could touch all of them, everybody, on both sides. He could touch Shakur people and Shakur. He could touch Subriel and Subriel team. He was not happy, bro. He was not happy. Like, why are you going at Subriel? You fight at 135. Subriel not mentioning your name. Why are you going at him? He was pissed, bro. And I can say that because he was pissed, bro. That's my brother. He was pissed. So when he called the man out, I'm sitting here like, okay, well, at the end of the day, I understand my brother Kano was pissed about it, but it's still boxing. So it's still boxing. Subriel's a fucking killer, but Shakur is one of the most special fighters in boxing. He is extremely talented, extremely gifted. I know I give him shit, but I give him shit for that one thing.
Yeah.
He made one mistake, BZ. One mistake.
I know.
That's it. I give him shit for his one mistake. That man is talented as fuck. He could arguably beat every and anybody. There's an argument for it. I don't give a damn if he moves around. Nigga, cut the ring off. That's not his fault that you can't outbox him. That ain't his fault. I don't blame him. I blame Edwin De Los Santos. Nigga, you're a boxer too. You knew what he was going to do. You mean to tell me you had all this time to do it? You running around here talking all crazy like you're going to do this.
You're going to knock him out and all of this.
Stop him and you're going to do all this shit. And then you get in the ring and start crying because you can't cut the ring off. Nigga, that's your fault. That's your trainer's fault. Your trainer should have told you, look, bro, he's going to step to the left. He's going to step to the right. He's faster than you. So make sure you can cut it off here and cut it off here. You didn't do none of that. You try to walk him down, and then you think that he would stand in the middle of the ring and bang with you? Get the fuck out of here, man. Who the fuck does this nigga think he is? So you mean to tell me, and this is what I say to you. I say to everybody about Bud. Bud is one of the most talented fighters in the world, but he's a stupid fighter. The man just, you can do everything, anything.
Yeah.
You can do
He
it all.
abandoned his
And he
skills.
abandons his skills to
Yeah.
prove a point. Shakur don't do that. Shakur is smarter than Bud. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. You motherfuckers will sit here and talk about how he's boring and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. The object of it is to win the fight. That's the object, is to win the fight. To win the fight. That's it. Nothing else. To win. This man goes in there and wins, bro. If you can't beat this man, that's your fucking problem. That's your training. That is not Shakur's fault. I have a beef with him with one statement. One, not even a statement. It's his problem. That
The
one,
move,
not even gonna
the
dive
move.
into it. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know what you. I know.
So when this man called out Subriel Matisse, I'm putting him in there like it's a problem. The menace, the beautiful menace in the building. Salute to my student. I see you in here, Queen. Much love and respect to you, and I'm always blessed to see you in the building. Salute to Queen Sugar Free. I see you in the building, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Listen, bro, I'm not saying it's a problem that he called out Subriel. That's a good thing, bro. He's a fucking 3-division champion, 26, 30, 35. Why can't he be a 4-division champion? That's a good thing. And I'm wrong with that. And he's calling out Subriel Matisse. Nigga, that's good. There is nothing bad about that. Nothing. Now, what I'm saying is, if he called out Subriel Matisse, then why isn't Bob Arum making that? Brother, that's a fucking huge thing. That's huge. That's good for Shakur. That's not bad for Shakur. That's great for him. That makes him a 4-division champion. He beats a who I believe has a tailor-made style for him.
Yeah.
Because Subriel Matisse's style is not fleet of foot either. He's not fast on his feet. Subriel Matisse versus motherfucking Shakur Stevenson would look similar to Subriel Matisse. I mean to Edwin De Los Santos. It would look similar to that. He ain't fast on his feet, bro. He not fast, bro. He not fast on his feet. He's just a killer. And if he can box you in, then he gonna kill you. He
The
can't.
difference
I
is
don't believe he
Subriel do
boxes
know how
Shakur
to
in.
cut the ring off a little bit.
And I don't believe he boxes Shakur in.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. He don't, bro. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. A better fight for Subriel Matisse is Tank Davis. The two styles that are horrible for Subriel is Shakur and Devin's. Because Devin is going to bang this nigga, bop, and move off. Bop, bop, move off. Shakur is going to do the same thing, bop, 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 and move off.
Even a fighter like Hitchens.
Neither one of them are going to stay in there. They're not going to stay in there, bro. Tank Davis is the one that's going to stay in there, try to test somebody's power. He does that. Devin ain't testing your power. Shakur ain't testing your power. Tank will test your power. He the one telling, well, if you can't hurt me, if you ain't got no power, he the one focused on power. These stupid ass niggas running around here, these YouTube streets focused on power. You don't never hear Shakur focus on somebody's power. Shakur Stevenson is a boxer. He focuses on boxing. Yeah, it's the YouTube street niggas be focused on power. It's them niggas talk about, oh, he don't got knockouts. He got knockouts. Don't nobody care about that shit.
And Shakur told y'all already, if you come in a fight thinking you gonna hit him with that one punch, you already lost the fight.
Good.
Since we know that.
So since we know that, that's exactly what I was saying yesterday when I was saying, why isn't Subriel Matisse and Shakur Stevenson fighting? Why ain't they? When you were saying, oh, why about Devin? That's a great fight. Devin versus Subriel is a great fight. But why not Shakur? Why not? Why not Shakur too? They can all fight. All of them. I'm not stopping no fights. I'm not standing in the way of nobody. Devin, Subriel, Tank, Regis, Tio, Frank Martin, all of them can fight each other. They're fighting away from each other. That's why I ain't stopping nobody. Never have and never will. It is y'all guys that do that. And I'm not saying you in general. I'm speaking in general when I'm saying y'all. I don't put no barriers in between anything. I don't put no barriers. I am the one saying Tank beats everybody not named 3 fighters. I believe he beats Shakur. I believe that. But it doesn't mean he will. It's just my belief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and I'm never mad at that. I'm never mad at a Haney fan for saying that they pick him.
I don't put no barriers,
I'm
bro.
never mad at that because that's y'all opinion.
That's right. They're all opinions until the fight happens.
That's a fact.
So that was my beef. That one thing I have a problem with Shakur. The one thing that was my beef because the fight could have happened.
And look,
that was not on Devin, brother. That's
I'm gonna end on this right here, BF. I think this is my thing with the Tank and Dev thing. All right, if Tank looking like he don't want that fight with Dev, right? Which he's not putting his all into trying to make the fight happen. I don't know why, But I think Dev has so many options to continue on with his legacy. That's all I'm saying. Like, as far as the weight class he in right now is loaded with talent. And he has the quote unquote freedom to move about how he wants to get those fights that's at 140 for him.
True.
Just like I believe, I don't know all the politics, but I believe he could have moved up and got straight to Tio. Pulled this whole card if he was really a hoe.
He couldn't.
You the mandatory. You had all the belts.
That fight wouldn't have happened until 2025. That's
All
the
right.
mandatory. That is his mandatory. If Tio did not accept the super status, then yes, you're correct.
Yeah,
He would
I'm
have
just
not.
saying that the fight, I don't think, because a lot of Devin fans is really infatuated with the Tank thing, and I know why. Because Devin getting there with Tank and beat him, that shoots him straight to the moon, straight to the moon. I know why.
Anybody beat
but
Tank.
I understand why, but I don't think that's Dev's only option to become as big, like to become big. It's a lot of fights he can
Dev
make.
is big.
He's still young.
Dev is big right now. He is big right now.
I'm not saying he's small, BF. I know he is. He's one of
But
the
I
most
know what you're
talked
saying.
about fighters.
I know what
I'm
you're saying.
saying that's not his only fight.
It's
to
not.
be that man, the
Shakur,
man.
Shakur would have been that.
Yeah.
Absolutely would have been that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's not Devin's fault though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
He
put
would have
it.
been. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go into
Yeah.
who's to blame or nothing like that. I'm telling you it's not. So whether you agree or not, that's fine. You don't have to, that's fine. I'm telling you, I believe that if Devin and Shakur would have fought, whoever would have won that would have boosted themselves. Specifically Devin, not necessarily Shakur, but specifically if Devin would have beat Shakur. Let me explain. Let me explain. Specifically Devin, because Devin would have just beat Lomachenko and then beat Shakur. People degrade Devin. They degrade the Lomachenko. They degrade whatever Devin does. People don't really degrade Shakur like that. So if Devin would have won, he had Loma on his resume and Shakur. If Shakur won, he just got Devin.
Yeah.
Right. So he just got Devin. So they'll still say, well, you didn't beat Lomachenko. Loma arguably beat Devin, right? They'll still have these weird scenarios and shit like that.
The hang over his head.
Yeah, they'll still have that. But Devin wouldn't. Right. So they would be able to say to Shakur, well, why don't you fight Lomachenko then? Why don't you show us how it's done? They would have put Shakur in between Tank and they would have put Loma in between Tank and Shakur. There was nobody. If Devin beat Shakur, there's nobody in between. They would have put somebody in between. They would have put Loma in between Tank and Shakur. So that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I say that Devin would have skyrocketed had he beat Shakur Stevenson. He's already big, but he would have been a lot bigger if he beat Shakur. That's why I say that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I know what you mean, 100%. Ain't no beef. I just don't like that people act like Tank is it. Like is nothing. Like people talk like it's so many fights to make there. Like it's Gary Antoine there. You got Ryan there.
Gary Russell himself.
Yeah, Gary Russell.
Tank? You talk about for Tank?
No. I'm talking about that.
Okay, well, let's talk about
you got Tio there.
Yep.
You got Gary Antoine there. You got Ryan there.
Yep.
You got, even though he's nothing, I think Rolly will be a good boost for Dev to have too. It's not really a legacy fight.
Yep.
But it's fights there to be made.
Is. Now how is
and there's a lot of youth there.
Yeah, it is. Now, how's that Devin's problem? How's that Devin's fault? Who did Devin not try to fight?
I never said that.
No, I'm not. No,
I'm talking about the fans.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you said that. What I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you that those are the names: Tio, Gary Antoine, Subriel, even Richard Hitchens. To be honest, he's on the bottom of the tier. You know, it's I would say for me, the names that will boost Devin at 140 right now, the top name that will boost him is Tio first. Then Subriel, right? Then after Subriel, it would be no, let me take that back. It will be Ryan, then Tio, then Subriel, then Gary. I think those four names right there at 140 are the names that would boost him, right?
That's basically cleaning it out for real.
Yeah, I think him beating Ryan is going to elevate him, but it's not going to do him no justice like that, right? It'll elevate him, but it ain't going to do him the justice that he's looking for, right? Him beating Tio does.
Yeah.
So you beat
sure.
Ryan Garcia and then you beat Tio, brother, he's looking eye to eye to Tank.
Yeah.
He's looking eye to eye. Eye to eye. It'll be the same thing as Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was looking eye to eye, which is why he got a 60-40 split out of that $500 million deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's looking eye. And then if he continues on and gets a Gary Antoine after that, it's over. Devin will pass him. It's over. And then if he goes to 140, 47 after that and fights anybody, it's over. It's
All
over.
right, now look at this.
Brother, it's over. He will be the A side to that nigga without even, it's not even a question.
Now look, as far as this right here, I'm just addressing this. What one person said. He said, "Come on, man, Shakur press that boy Tank. They should be on his helmet." Now look what Devin going through for so-called quote unquote pressing Tank. Like Tank has the want to fight you, brother. Y'all gotta understand that.
How does that stop Shakur though? How does that stop him?
But pressing him for what is pressing him? Keep saying his name.
Go to
Tank. No, Tank named the dudes that he knew is the dudes he need to beat for people
He did.
to give him the proper respect.
Absolutely,
He know they ain't gotta
know.
Press him.
He know, but he not doing.
Got the golden gun.
All Shakur got to do is say one sentence, just one. The coin flip landed on me. Where's my contract? He don't got to say nothing else. He don't got to say nothing. That's enough. That's pressure enough. Anytime someone comes to him with answer with Tank, only response he has to give him is go ask them. The coin flip landed on me. I'm still waiting for an offer. He don't got to say nothing else. Nothing. He has to say nothing because anything else, they're looking at this man to say anything else so they can shit on him. Oh, look what Shakur said. See, that's the reason why he being disrespectful. See, now he don't get no fight now. See, now I know that's why Tank don't want to fight because don't get this nigga no fight. It's not. That's what they're waiting on. But when I say he's pressing them, simple say a one-liner. Y'all flipped the coin. It landed on me. So why are you niggas talking about Devin? Why is this conversation about Devin at all? The coin didn't land on him. It landed on me. I'm waiting for my contract. I'm not bashing y'all. I'm telling y'all the A side. Y'all the A side. They know they're the A side. He can't beat me, but he the A side. The coin flip landed on me. I've been waiting for my contract. Now you guys figure it out on why he hasn't sent it to me.
I heard him say, I heard Shakur in multiple interviews, like, come on, Tank know what he got to do, man. I know my position. I know my position. I know where I'm at. I know he the man. He just got to send it through.
Nah, bro.
Like, come on, bro. He's gonna.
That's
ABF, do we not see from what's going on now that Tank is gonna pick who he want to pick?
Stop it, bro. It don't matter if he pick who he want to pick.
It don't matter. How long you think Dev? How long you say Dev been calling Tank out now?
Dev has been calling Tank out since 2019. It doesn't matter.
All right, but listen to this. When did Tank send him an offer, BF?
Not once.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at the backlash he's getting from it.
But people still gonna love him.
You're not listening to me. It don't matter if they love him. Devin's name is tied to Tank. Shakur's is not. And the coin landed on him. The coin flip landed on him. This is his opportunity to say, why are y'all talking about Devin? Y'all really must be scared of me because the coin flip landed on me. I'm waiting for an offer. You're the A side. I got one fight left with Top Rank. I got one. I'm not downing you. I ain't degrading you. You the man. I know me beating you is going to elevate me to the stars. I know this. You're the man. But the coin flip landed on me. I got one fight. Send me something. I got one fight. Send me something. That's all he's got to do, bro. All the stuff that you just said is irrelevant. Oh, man, because his name Devin been calling for so long. So what? Shakur's not Devin. And the coin flip didn't land on him. They put their foot in their mouth. And this man ain't doing nothing, bro. They did that. Shakur didn't. They did. They put their foot in their mouth, Beezy. They pressed Shakur. They crapped on Shakur. They downed and degraded this man and tried to make it seem like he ain't shit. Like him, like this nigga ain't he's worthless. Nigga, you worth a quarter, nigga. You worth a quarter, you ain't shit. That's what they did to him. And you niggas don't even see this. I see it. They degraded this man. Nigga, they look this nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. You a coin flip. You so soft, nigga. I'm so much better than you that you a coin flip. You ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was say, cool. The coin landed on me. When is this man sending me the offer?
Mm-hmm.
Simple statement, Bees. Tell me I'm lying. He don't got to go ham.
It's simple.
He don't got to do nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing. Anytime somebody goes at this man, the only thing Shakur has to say is, bro, they flipped the coin. It landed on me. I'm still waiting. Why are you talking to me? Talk to them.
Hey, BF, did you see what Coach Calvin said about Shakur, about that fight with him and Tank?
I did.
That was some real weird shit. I respect them.
Soft.
I ain't gonna call them no.
Nah, it wasn't weird. It was soft.
Yeah, it was, bro. That really touched me in a different. Because I look up. I respect Calvin.
Okay. So why didn't Shakur say something? Why didn't Shakur address it? Why didn't Shakur say, bro, I fought the same way against everybody that I fought against Edwin De Los Santos. I fought the same way. The only difference was I was better at moving. I moved against everybody.
Yeah.
So why? So the coin flip landed on me. And he's the one that called the coin flip. Coach Cal called it. Coach Cal is the one that was sitting down. Coach Kenny flipped it. Coach Cal is the one that said, heads Devin, tails Shakur. Coach Cal said that.
And then when that shit landed on Shakur, them niggas said, let's do a best out of three. And then Coach Kenny was like, hell no, hell no.
So why are you telling me this? And why is Shakur saying? Shakur has said nothing about the coin flip. And his grandmother watches me, just in case y'all are curious. Just in case y'all are curious. I want to make it super clear right now. I know this for a fact. I found it today that his grandmother, Mrs. Moses, salute to Miss Moses, watches me.
Yeah, I know her. She know me.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that everybody's aware of this. All right. So this is I ain't hating on this man. I'm stating a simple fact. They threw this man the alley-oop, Bees. They threw him the alley-oop. They removed Devin. The coin flip landed on Shakur, and then all they talked about is Devin.
Yeah.
So think about it like this. If this man gave you the alley-oop, right? I threw the ball right to the rim. I know how high you jump. I put it perfectly. And all you did was just keep running. That's your fault. That's Shakur's fault, Bees. That ain't Tank's fault. That's Shakur's fault. Shakur is not putting this man on the hot seat, and he could with a simple statement. Just one. Yeah. Jersey nigga shit. We ain't got to go ham. Like, nigga, coin flip landed on me. You the A side. I'm waiting for you. Nah, instead of saying he's out here, well, he know what he got to do. And why are you saying this? No, that's not how we do, Bees. You know this.
Nah, I know that.
That's not how we do, bro. He could easily sit in there and be like, nigga, hold on a second. What is we talking about? Why are we talking about Tank?
I don't know if Bob going to try to do some bullshit. Shakur on ice or whatever because he feel like Shakur is about to leave and try to do some bullshit. But I want to see the energy change. I will hold him responsible once he freed up. If he re-signed with them, bro. But bro, what like? I'm telling you, I'm gonna hold this nigga. I'm not saying I'm gonna ride with anything.
I hear you,
any
brother.
Any decision he does, bro. I'm gonna be on his ass, bro.
I hear you.
Go back there after how they treat him. They don't even promote the guy, bro.
I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying. But I heard the same. Serious, I heard the same thing with Tank, brother. I heard the same thing with Tank. I'm not gonna put you in that jacket. I'm not gonna do that. But what I'm saying to my Brody B's is I heard this before, right? We waiting to hold somebody accountable. We waiting. Tomorrow is not promised, but we're waiting to hold somebody accountable when we don't have to. You could easily, you agree with what I'm saying. He can kill this with any Tank conversation can be killed with one sentence. They did a coin flip. They think they so much better than me and Dev that they did a coin flip like I'm some sucker. The flip landed on me. So when am I getting my offer? When are they going to reach out to Bob Arum for this fight? He could easily do that, bro. Easily. Right now. That's a huge fight. They can co-promote it. That could be
I get what you're saying, because you like, if Tank getting pressure by all the best fighters. Like,
No.
what the hell is he gonna do?
No, no, that's not what I'm saying, my brother Beats. Because Tank team had a coin flip, not for all the best. They had a coin flip that Shakur won. Do you know what this remind me of? This remind me of Floyd Mayweather put out a poll and said, who do y'all want me to fight? Amir Khan or Chino Madonna or blah, blah, blah. And Amir Khan won the poll and he fought Madonna. And nobody cares. Bro, are we not learning from history, bro? Are we not learning from history? Shakur Stevenson, the coin flip landed on you. You are allowing this man to fight Conor Benn. Where in the fuck did the coin land on Benn? If I'm Shakur, I'm all over the place, bro. This is what makes
my opinion, BF. I think Tank just trolling Dev.
I don't care if
I could be like, if I'm wrong, that shit will fuck my head up. But I don't think he fighting no damn Conor Benn, man.
I don't care if he thinks he's fighting Muhammad Ali. The coin flip landed on me. Every time anybody brings up a fight with this man fighting anybody, if I'm Shakur, I'm DMing him a coin. Here's a coin. A tails coin.
Yeah, with Dev on one side and him on the other.
Tank did this. If I'm Shakur, Tank, you did this to me. I didn't do nothing. I was minding my business. I told the world, and he did. He told the world, look, this right here, I know this fight. The fight with Dev is legacy. The fight with Tank is the biggest fight. It's the money fight. And for me, it's the biggest fight in boxing, right? I know Tank is he's tanking. It's gonna happen when Tank wants it to happen. That's what he said before the coin flip. Facts. After the coin flip, oh no. You said, now I let you breathe, bro. Same thing Deontay did to Joshua. I let you breathe. I wasn't saying nothing about no Joshua, bro. I wanted Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury. I wasn't saying nothing about you. You called me out. So when you called me out, don't wait, make the fucking date. That's why Wilder and Joshua's names will always be tied together. Right? Shakur Stevenson did the same thing. He was chilling. He told what he was doing. Devin got the belts as legacy.
Hey, Chop Shop, click the link, Chop Shop. Chop Shop giving you that smoke, me. Chop Shop talking.
You talking to who? Me?
I'm just up here to beat down. We having a little beat down. You feel me?
Well, I mean, he could jump on. It's fine. If he was here already, he left, but he could definitely jump on.
Chop was up there. I don't think
he was up. He was up here, then he left. But I'll say again to my brother Bees, bro. I'll say again. This is on Shakur right now, brother. This on him. Yeah. This ain't on Tank. This ain't on Devin. This ain't on nobody. This is on Shakur Stevenson. This is on him. This is for him to slam that alley-oop. And he could be windmilling it. Every single time anybody says anything, Shakur could be windmilling it. Boom! Reverse. Bang! Between the legs. Bang! He ain't doing nothing. Nothing. He's talking about Devin. Talking about Shakur. Subia Matisse. Brother, Tank threw you the alley-oop.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not gonna say nothing about it? Y'all cool with that?
Nah, that shit was wild. I watched the shit when they did it. So when they dropped, I'm like, okay, so it's up.
So why y'all justifying it?
I'm not justifying it, bro.
You was earlier.
I'm not.
You was earlier.
How I justify it?
Because you were saying, come on, BF, you know Tank gonna do what he want to do. That's what you're saying to me. You was justifying.
And the fact that
but BF, you said that too.
Who cares if he's gonna do what he want to do?
Hey, Chop, I'm about to let you eat, but Chop, let me just say this one part. Hey, BF, my whole thing was, all right, they flipped the coin, they picked Shakur. It's the thing with Bob ass, man. He telling us the fight don't make sense. He not making the fight.
They can't get that either.
I'm saying, how can that fight be made when the promoter that handles Shakur Stevenson is telling us publicly over and over that he's not making it?
They can't get that either. And the reason why they can't get that either is because when they flip the coin, they not only flip the coin, they also said if they're not making the fight, get rid of them. Let me refresh your memory.
Listen, no disrespect. It's only 3 kings left in the lightweight division. We got Gervonta Davis, we got Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. And the fans want to see Tank and one of them. So I'm going to flip the coin. Here's Devin.
Tails Shakur.
Tell Shakur. Here we go.
Oh, damn.
What is it? Hold up. What is it?
Tails.
What is it?
Shakur. Tails.
It's tails. Shakur.
Is them tails? Shakur.
Call your team and tell me you want Tank, and whoever's not willing to make it happen, get rid of their ass. You the.
That's enough right there. Don't tell me about Bob because they told him, brother. Do you guys understand right now? Do you guys understand right now that Team Tank got Shakur looking dumb as a bitch?
How did he get rid of Bob, BF?
He's got one fight.
That's
one
what
fight.
I'm saying to
so
you,
what he
brother.
can do is tell Bob to give me a fight right now. Because he on Twitter, he on Twitter, he said he went to Bob Urban to fight Teofimo Lopez on Twitter. I could pull that up.
I saw it.
Okay, so then he's going to Bob for some
top rank fight. That's a top rank fight.
Right, but it's one fight. He's only got one fight left. So tell Bob, listen, give me a fight or make this fight with Tank Davis. Bob ain't doing anything. Matter of fact, Bob came out and said that the projection is hopefully down the line, Loma versus Shakur. That's what he said. He didn't say nobody in between that. Bro, Loma don't fight till April. So you mean to tell me Shakur fought in November? Loma don't fight until April? So you mean to tell me you're going to put Shakur on the shelf all this time? He can't fight nobody in between to get that.
That's a shit Bob on right now, bro.
So why can't Shakur smash the gas?
And
smash the gas. I want to be on one of these cards. Put me on the undercard of motherfucking Loma versus what's his name? Why not? I can step in the ring with the winner. Put me in the undercard. So what? I can't be a joint co-main event. I can't co-main this motherfucker. You can't have me versus somebody in motherfucking top rank.
I don't know how all that works, bro.
Co-main me. Anything to do to get this last fight out the way. Anything.
You know it's not that simple though, bro.
It's absolutely that simple.
It ain't.
100, brother. If he went to fight Teofimo Lopez,
didn't Bob Arum shelf Mikey Garcia?
He did. I'll say again.
When he was on his last joint.
He shelved Mikey Garcia, and Mikey Garcia got out of the contract. So if he shelves Shakur can get out of the contract. He shelved Floyd Mayweather. Floyd got out of the contract.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me that you can't get out of the contract when we have history of motherfuckers getting out of the contract. He can absolutely get out. But what he can do, if he was going to fight Teofimo Lopez, that was going to be a main event. Guaranteed main. So if you want to fight Tank, isn't there a thing called taking one step back to take 5 steps forward? So if he takes one step back and co-mains with Lomachenko and Bozo, just take one step back to co-main, you kill 2 birds with one stone, 3 birds. So the 1 bird, you get a victory and you can jump in the ring with the winner.
Yeah.
That's 1. 2, you get your fight out the way. Now you have no more fights. And 3, you can smash the gas on Tank with no repercussions.
Yeah.
So
I ain't mad at you, bro.
So what's he waiting on, brother? This is my thing. What's he waiting on?
Look, this the thing, BF. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying? We don't. Come on. We really don't though, bro. That's my whole thing. We can't put it on somebody that they not doing something because we don't see it in the public eye, brother. We can't do that.
We can't put it on somebody.
Because I don't show my kids. Because I don't show everything I buy my kids. Look,
you guys put it on Devin, no problem.
So if I don't show everything I buy my kids on social media, do that mean I'm not taking care of them?
It absolutely does not. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're also not a public figure. Shakur is. Devin is. Yeah, they are. So you're saying this. You're doing this low key. You're justifying this man's moves. You're justifying, but you didn't justify Frank Martin's. You said Frank pulled out. Frank just did this. Frank ran. Frank didn't want it. You didn't.
They had a venue and a date, BF.
Second, brother. Hold up, brother. You didn't tell me. Well, we don't know what Frank Martin tried to do behind the scenes.
But they had the venue and the date, brother.
No, I don't care if they had the venue. You in your analogy about the stuff you buy for your kids, right? Your analogy, don't you have a house? You have a house now, right? So you have a house. Okay, so what does it matter if they had a venue? You have a house in the state. Your analogy.
The fight was set up. At least Devin ain't even let it get to the extent of the fight being. He didn't let that shit get to. Frank Martin let the whole. But that's the difference. It's a real difference between it. Bro, y'all had the fight set up,
it's
brother.
What you do, dog.
BF, hey,
it's what you do.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let Chop go, BF.
Okay, because I already know what you was gonna do, and I'll go.
Fuck with you. I ain't trying to go there with you tonight.
All right.
Bro.
Salute to my brother Beast.
You know
I'm listening to you, Chop.
BF, you contradicting yourself right now.
Talk to me. Tell me where I contradicted myself.
Because earlier, when I was talking about the fans putting pressure on Tank, you ain't even let me finish my thought to cut me off and say you wholly disagree. Tank gonna fight who he want to fight.
He is.
And right now, you saying Shakur should do this and that. Why do this and that if it ain't gonna matter?
Tank when did I say that Shakur smashing the gas is going to get him a fight? When did I say that?
You never said it.
So then how did I contradict myself?
Because you saying Shakur should do this. Why should he do it? If it's
I'm saying Shakur should do it because he said he wants to fight. That's why Shakur should do it. Because he said he wants it. So how am I contradicting myself when Shakur said he wants Tank?
Yeah, Shakur said he wants Tank.
Okay, so how am I contradicting myself?
He also said he don't think that fight is ready yet.
Cool. So once again, how am I contradicting myself?
You contradicting yourself, in my opinion, because you telling Shakur he should do something that ain't gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference what he do. Because Tank, in the end, is going to fight who he want to fight. So what do he get out of doing all this stuff that you want him to do?
Well, when did I ever say it's going to make a difference?
So why do it then?
No. That's not what I said. I asked you because you said I contradicted myself. So we are going off the premises that I contradicted myself. So then we have to find the contradiction that I did.
And I just asked you a question.
No, sir. It's not a question, brother.
No, I asked you a question at the end of that.
I never contradicted myself. So let's clear this up a bit. Gervonta Tank Davis will fight exactly who he wants to fight. People right now are going at Shakur Stevenson, saying Shakur is ducking Tank. Shakur really don't want to fight him. He really don't want no smoke. Shakur, he really not even like that. Y'all say Shakur not this, Shakur not that. Shakur don't sell. Shakur is boring. Shakur ran. Shakur did this and Shakur did that. That's the play for Shakur. What I said to Beezy is Shakur can kill all of that. All of it. When he says, what are you talking to me for? It don't matter if I'm this and that, if I'm that. Y'all know what I was before I fought Edwin De Los Santos. You knew how I fight before then. You could easily send me an offer. You knew who I fought. If I look like shit against this man, didn't Conor Benn look like shit against Dobson? He looked like shit against him. How does he get an offer? The coin flip landed on me. There was no coin flip for no Conor Benn. It landed on me. So what I said to Beezy is what I'm saying to you. Shakur got the alley-oop. Whether he gets a fight or not, it's irrelevant. He's the one that got it landed on him. Shakur could smash the gas. No one should be going at Shakur saying Shakur is avoiding, ducking, don't want to fight Tank Davis because the coin flip landed on him. I never said that Shakur saying this will get the fight. No, what it will do is put the pressure on Tank to do whatever. And he'll fight who he wants to fight. He'll fight who he wants. But that has nothing to do with Shakur. And Shakur should remove himself.
That's exactly what I said about fans putting pressure on Tank.
Pressure don't mean you're going to get a fight.
That's right. I understand.
Okay, so what did I contradict myself on?
So why you want him to put pressure? What is it going to get him? What is it going to get him? That was my question.
I don't know if you're listening, brother. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're listening, so I'll say this again.
I'm listening.
I don't know this, but I'll say it again. Shakur Stevenson is being looked at like he really don't want to fight Tank. Shakur Stevenson is being looked at like, what are you doing? You're free right now. Why ain't you talking? Why isn't the conversation burst Shakur and Tank? Why are we talking about Devin? It should be Shakur and Tank. Tank and Shakur. Shakur should be going at Tank. Tank. That's what Shakur should be doing. They fight in the same weight class.
Hold
up a second.
Okay.
So they're going at Shakur on this. I see it all the time. Shakur Stevenson can easily squash this, which is what I said. He can easily squash this. The only thing he has to do to anybody that is saying anything to him about anything is the coin flip landed on me. Why are you niggas talking to me? Talk to him. I'm waiting for a contract. That deads everything on Shakur's side. Everything. It doesn't mean he's going to get one. It just deads everything.
Okay. So
now where is the contradiction?
Who's going at him, BF? You said they going at Shakur. Who is? The fans?
Who else? Who else?
According to you, the fans don't mean nothing. So why would he care about what the fans say?
Ask him that. He's the one replying to them all.
That's according
Ask
to you,
him.
BF. That's what you said.
Ask Shakur Stevenson that. Because if the fans don't matter, ask him. He's the one replying to them all. If they don't matter. Ask him. Why are you asking me?
Tank replies to him too. But
okay,
good. They don't mean nothing to him.
So if Tank and Shakur reply to them, if they both reply to them, then just maybe, Shakur saying something would just maybe.
So that's what I was saying earlier.
No, you weren't. What you were saying is if fans put pressure on Tank, and I'm telling you, Tank don't care. He don't care. That's what I'm telling you. Tank is in a position. Okay, let's try this again. Tank is in a position where he don't care. Shakur is not in that position. Shakur is not the A side to nobody. Shakur is not the money man to nobody. Shakur didn't make 30 something $million in his last fight. He hasn't made that his whole career, his whole life. They're not the same. They're not in the same. There is no one shoe fits all. All right. There ain't that. So since we know that, are you with me? There ain't no one size fits all. Okay, good. So if there is no one size fits all, then don't tell me putting pressure on Tank and Shakur will get the same result, because there is no one size fits all.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we got that.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, good. Okay. So now that we got that, your statement to me earlier was putting pressure on Tank. Putting pressure on Tank would get us to fight. The fans going into Tank, putting pressure. What I say to you is, it wouldn't matter if his entire comments was flooded. He will do what he wants to do.
So do you think Tank don't care? That's what you're saying? He don't care what the fans think?
Because when did he ever?
They replying to the fans.
Okay, so when did Tank care? Because if he replies to him, he'll be fighting who they want him to fight.
I mean, that's I mean, your basis for saying Shakur cares, right? That and also
not my basis.
Wait a minute. Let me finish my thought, BF.
I will. But you're saying something.
I know. I was gonna say
because
we know that they are not on the same level. We got that established, okay? And Shakur replies to these fans just like Tank does. Just because Tank is at a higher level. So Tank don't stay replying to fans?
Few and far in between. Shakur replies a lot more often.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Okay, but he does reply. So that means if you taking the time to read this post and type something out or have somebody else type something out, you care.
So now you're saying one size fits all. That's what you're saying.
No,
After just saying it's not one size fits all.
I'm not saying that, BF. What I'm saying is, if he's replying, he cares. Because you don't reply to stuff that you don't care about.
I do.
I don't.
I reply to shit I don't care about all the time. Matter of fact, when I get up this live, I'm gonna go lay in my bed and get on Twitter and reply to a bunch of shit I don't give a fuck about.
That's part of your job too. That's part of your job too, BF.
I don't. That's not my job. I just do it because I want to do it. It's not my job, sir. No, sir. I just enjoy it.
You are a social media person.
Okay, but that don't mean it's my job. I can stop social media today and I'll be just fine.
I understand, and I believe that. But you're doing
Tank
it
stopped boxing today, he would not be just fine.
You're doing it right now.
Okay, I got
that's
you.
my point. Okay, and so that's part of when you on social media, you got to keep your Twitter popping. You got to keep your X popping. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on there. You got to be active.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
I got you.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So
what's Tank and Shakur's job?
Social media, to build their profiles on
Their
social
job
media.
is to box.
That too. That's their main
No.
job.
That's
their main job.
That's their only job is to box. They are boxers.
They don't have to get themselves out there, promote themselves.
That's for a promoter. That's the reason why the title is called promoter.
And we know promoters don't promote.
That is not Shakur's fault, and it's not Tank's fault. Their title is not promoter.
You're right.
But their title is boxer.
If they don't raise their profile on social media, it's not their fault. But guess what? It's going to affect them.
It's going to affect them how?
Followers on social media, and them new followers get hip to you, and they might start buying your fights. All of that stuff matter. That's why all them boxers brag about it. I got 6 million. You got 1 million.
They don't. That's not true. That came from Ryan Garcia, the promoter.
Devin said it. Devin said it.
Let me say something. That came from the promoters. The promoters put out Ryan Garcia's numbers. The promoters did that. So when you're saying the fighters talk about their following, because the promoters started that. Oscar promoted Ryan Garcia's Instagram following. Oscar promoted Ryan Garcia's social media presence. Oscar promoted that. That's the reason why that is a thing, because promoters promoted that. You didn't see Ryan Garcia coming out nowhere just one day to doing an interview and then poof, he says, hey, I got so many millions of followers. No, you never saw that. He talked about it later on. You never saw that from the beginning. He never talked about that. Oscar De La Hoya did. The promoter.
I understand. But I've seen Devin Haney going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what boxer it was, but I remember they was going back and forth about their social media numbers.
It was Devin and Teofimo Lopez.
Okay. So you remember what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
So
for them
Oscar,
to go back and
the promoter.
Right. But for them to go back and forth about that means that means something to them.
Because so let me give you the full context.
Okay.
Teofimo Lopez said, I'm more known than you. That's what he said. I'm more known than you. And Devin said, how are you more known than me when I have more followers than you? That was it. And then Tio said, you see, this was going on in this generation nowadays. That's what these young boys are like in this generation nowadays. They looking at followers and stuff. That's how that conversation went. It wasn't a back and forth about social media. It was one person said, I'm more known than you, and the other person said, how when I have more followers. Right. That was that full conversation.
So would you agree or not agree that those followers are important to Devin?
I would agree that he's cool with that. I wouldn't say important, because if it was important, Devin would be responding to everybody as much as he possibly can. I think you got to look at things when you say important. There's things that are important to Dev, and there's things that they're there, but they're not. It's not like Devin could shut off his social media today. He could be like, man, fuck this. He could do that today. Fuck this. And it wouldn't make him or break him at all. He could shut his Instagram down. Hell, Errol Spence just turned his Instagram off. And Devin could do that today. It wouldn't make him or break him. It would hurt fans. It wouldn't hurt Devin at all. At all. Not even a little bit. Man, do you know how many times, Dev don't even like to do social media like that. If you really want to keep it a buck. He don't even like to do that.
I know that.
There's so many times Dev would want to come to the graveyard, then think about it, be like, man, I'm good. He don't even want to do it, bro. Bro. Devin really don't even fuck with social media like that. To be honest, he really don't even fuck with it like that.
I know it.
He just looks at some shit. He'll comment every now and then, clowning something here, and then he's off to doing other shit. Back to the gym, chilling with his family. He don't even really care about social media like that, bro.
So BF, if he don't like to do it, why do you think he do it?
Because it's a business.
That was my point.
What's your point?
That was my point, that social media is part of their business.
Because Devin is a promoter.
Right. Okay, because he's a promoter and also because he's a public figure
Yeah.
that needs to get his likeness out there. Fans want to see you. They want to see what's going on in your life. They want to
But
see
you don't
what you
need
got.
to do it. That's the difference. That's not the difference. Is this is an addition. That's what this is. This, like Tank Davis. Tank don't need a social media presence, bro. That's an addition. He don't need. Tank can turn off his social media presence right now. Do you think he won't do views in his next fight? You think if he fights Devin Haney next and both of them turn off their social media presence, you think the fight's not going to sell? They don't need it. That they're not built off. Ryan is built off a social media presence. There's a 100% difference here. Ryan is built off of that. Ryan Garcia is built off of his social media presence. Ryan. Devin is not. Tank is not. Frank Martin is not. Tio is not. None of them. Ryan is.
I agree
That's
with
a
you.
business for Ryan. The rest of these guys, it's an addition. If Ryan Garcia doesn't have a social media following, he's nothing.
I agree
He's
with
literally
you on
nothing.
that. I agree with you on that, BF. But you also got to take into account that Devin got Bill Haney. See, because he can do that. He can hop off social media. But Bill Haney gonna be on there representing his son,
That's not true at
keeping his
all.
name out there. Why
not
is that not true? That's what he do. That's
Bro,
what he
you
do
don't
now.
know Bill the way I know
I
Bill.
understand. I don't.
Listen,
But
brother.
I
Bill,
see what he doing.
let me ask you something. Maybe you guys didn't realize this, but Bill Haney was off social media for like 4 months. Maybe y'all don't remember this. I do, because I talk to him every day, almost every day. He was off social media for like 4 months.
Okay.
He did an interview here and an interview there. That was it. He didn't do what he's doing now, bro. He was off social media for a minute. He took a step back for a minute. He was off for months. Y'all just didn't realize it. I realized it because I talk to him almost every day. But he was off social media for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's your point? You're saying that he don't need to go on there, or
he don't?
Okay. Well, I guarantee you this: if he don't go on there, his son won't be talked about like he is
Absolute
right now.
cap. That's 100% cap.
Guess what? He won't be given the ops no juicy stuff to
And
talk
they
about.
will talk
no
about
stuff
him
to
for
say
not
he
being on.
capping if he just set up.
And they will talk about him for not being on, because they did talk about, oh, where's Bill? Why ain't Bill? Where's Devin? Maybe you forgot that they was talking
No, I
about how
remember
Devin's so
that.
quiet. Oh, you remember? So then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why Devin's so quiet? Why ain't Devin speaking about Tank? Oh, he had all this energy check. Where's the energy for Tank now? Devin ain't speaking, ain't nothing about Tank. Where Bill at? Why Bill ain't talking about Tank? It was Tank before. It was Thanksgiving and all this, showing the mugshot. Where they at now? Because they weren't on social media.
Right.
Yeah,
They
so what
was
happened?
ready
They
for
don't
a fight.
need it, and they're still going to be talked about. That where Bill and Devin is at, where DHP is at right now, it's already flying, brother. It's already in the air. It's fully gassed. It's shooting straight to the moon. It's already, you can't bring it back down. It's already there. If Devin doesn't say a word and Bill doesn't say a word, then people are going to say, they're going to do video after video, article after article, interview after interview. You'll have Mill City's over there interviewing somebody asking, why do you think that Devin and Bill are so quiet? They'll be, and I ain't got no beef with Mill. I ain't got no beef, but it's the truth. He'll be doing interviews asking, why do you guys think that Devin Haney and Bill Haney is so quiet? The boxing voice would be like, well, we haven't heard anything about Devin and Bill's for a while. I wonder where Devin, what's been, it'd be all up. They, in their silence, they'll still be shooting up in their silence because they've done it already. So we've already seen it. So no, sir, they don't need it. They don't. They can literally do nothing right now, Chop. Literally right now, do nothing. And people will make videos, do interviews and articles about why they are quiet right now. Because they've done it already.
Yeah, I feel you on that, BL, but that's like saying, Toyota, they flying. They making billions of dollars. Why do they still advertise? That's like saying that, like, they don't need to advertise no more.
Yes,
they do, because if they stop advertising and getting their product out there, then people will stop caring about their product.
So you're telling me if they stop advertising, nobody's going to see a Toyota. No one's going to drive by a Toyota dealership and say, I want that car.
What I'm saying is no matter how rich they are, or not, no matter how much people know about them, they're still going to advertise because they realize
they'll
they need to
advertise.
keep their name out there.
They'll
They need to show
advertise
people
because
they
they
do
want to.
products.
We're talking about two different things. We're talking about wants and needs. Wants and needs. That's what we're talking about. Two different things. I'm telling you, they don't need to advertise. Toyota does not advertise. Tell me where you saw an advertisement for a person selling a Bugatti. Tell me where you saw someone saying, hey, come on down to this Rolls Royce dealership. We got a good one over here, a nice sale for you. Tell me where you saw that. Where did you?
I'll tell you exactly where I saw that.
When?
Watching Floyd Mayweather. That's advertisement.
Okay, so I will say this again. Let's say this one more time.
That Bugatti he got.
Let's say this one more time.
They don't need to. Because they got the stars advertising for them.
Maybe you missed. Maybe you missed what you said. So I'll repeat what you said. You said that's like Toyota not advertising. That's what you said.
Right. Then you moved.
Okay. And then I said to you, show me where you see a Bugatti commercial, a Rolls Royce commercial advertising people to come buy one. Show me where.
I just told you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Floyd Mayweather ain't telling nobody, hey, go buy a Bugatti. Hey, go buy this McLaren. He ain't telling nobody. He's telling you he got it.
He's just telling what it is. Yeah.
He's telling you what it is.
Hey, that's my new Bugatti.
He's not telling you. He's not telling you to go buy one. That is not the analogy you gave me, brother.
So that ain't advertisement for
that
them.
Is not the analogy you gave me. And no, it is not advertising. What you're literally telling me, this is what you said to me. You agreed with me. You just don't realize you did. You said Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather advertising that. Floyd Mayweather is already shooting to the moon. He's already there. You can't stop him. He's already shooting to the moon already. Isn't he not? Is anybody stopping Floyd Mayweather?
No.
Okay, so Floyd Mayweather is already shooting. He's already going to the moon. Already. So anything Floyd says about someone or something else piggybacks off of him. You asked me if the Toyota stopped advertising. Toyota stopped advertising.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said to me. So the apples to apples is if Bugatti didn't advertise, if Ferrari didn't advertise, if Rolls Royce didn't, they don't advertise. Do you know why they don't? Because their product speaks for itself. Their product is already rising. It's already up there. It's already there.
Most of the average people that buy a Toyota can't afford a Bugatti.
Cool.
Come on, the first time I ever heard of Bugatti was when I was watching Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Straight through.
And you can't afford one, which is why that's the first place you see it.
Right.
Okay, good. Devin is
and I'm an average regular person.
Okay.
So most average regular people gonna see it the same way.
If
that's not the case, then everybody have one, right?
No, they wouldn't, because they can't afford it. If that was the case, then everybody would be Devin Haney.
That's my point.
You're not making a point, because everybody is not Devin. You're not making
everybody is Devin. Where are you getting that from?
Okay, Chop. Maybe you're not listening to yourself. So let's back up a little bit, because you're not listening to yourself. You telling me about someone else promoting a Rolls Royce. That is not what you said to me. That is not the analogy you gave me.
Right. I said Bill do it.
The analogy you gave me was Toyota not promoting Toyota. That's the analogy you gave me. I am working off the analogy you gave me. That's the reason why I brought up a Rolls Royce and a Bugatti, because you brought up a Toyota promoting a Toyota. Now you're telling me about Honda promoting Toyota. That's what you're telling me now, because you're saying Floyd, the first place you saw a McLaren, or the first place you saw a Bugatti or a Rolls Royce with Floyd. So now you're telling me about somebody else promoting that.
I mean, you can make it that. The Super Bowl.
I'm not making
promotes commercials like that.
Okay, I'm not making it, Chop. You're making it that, not me. I'm not. You made it that. You
You're
said
not realizing that you are, BL, not me.
How am I making it that?
Because you turn what I said into something else. For one thing, you
Who
moved
said
the
Toyota?
goalpost.
Who said
I
Toyota?
said Toyota. Then
So
you
how did I
said
turn it?
I wasn't talking about no Bugatti or no Rolls Royce. I'm talking about a Toyota.
Because you don't comprehend what I said. Because you don't comprehend. That's
So
why.
what you saying is Devin is the Bugatti and the Rolls Royce. Is what you're
What I'm
saying,
saying
right?
what I'm saying is, if the product is good, it doesn't need promotion. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Devin is already on a trajectory of a Bugatti or a McLaren or a Rolls Royce. He don't need promotion. Tank Davis is already on a projection of a Bugatti, of a Rolls Royce, McLaren, a Ferrari, a Bugatti. Tank's already, he don't need promotion. They're already there. They're already going, is what I'm telling you. You are telling me about a Toyota being promoted by, I'm telling you, if your product is good, you don't need to promote it. It promotes itself. That's what I'm telling you. Because we're talking about the promotion, remember? I tell you separation between promotions. I'm telling you that Devin don't need, you're telling me he's got to do it or his name is going to get stale or whatever. No, he doesn't. Because if Devin doesn't do anything, then people are going to do it for him because the product is good. If Devin says nothing, Bill says nothing, people are going to say, why are they saying nothing? Why? Because the product is good. That's why you don't see commercials. You're sitting here watching commercials and they're telling you about Miracle Grow in the grass. And then the very next commercial is they're telling you to come on down to the lot and buy a Bugatti. No, because the Bugatti is good. The product is good. That's why you don't see commercials. And that's what I'm telling you. That's where you're not understanding.
I am understanding that. I am, BL. But you're not understanding what I'm saying, though. What I'm saying is the product of a Bugatti is advertised. It's advertised every time you watch a video with one of these rap dudes in it. It's advertised every time you watch a star. You see Bugattis, Rolls Royces. You see the stars in the roof. You know what I'm saying? And that makes other people want to get that too.
Okay.
And that's where the advertisement is at.
Okay. Now, which one of those people that you're saying, you see the stars here, the stars here, the stars here, the star there, which one of those people works for Bugatti?
None of them.
If none of them work for, Bugatti, none of them, then Bugatti is already good. Bugatti doesn't need them to promote Bugatti because Bugatti is already good. If the rapper, if Floyd, if whoever didn't show you their Bugatti, the Bugatti product is still already good. Devin Haney is already good. Already. He does not need to be promoted. He's already good. His trajectory has already taken off. It's gone, brother. It's gone. It's gone already. The only thing that anybody can do at this point is just, where's Devin at? Where's Devin? That's the only thing they can do right now. That'd be like, let me give you a prime example using this. If you see Floyd Mayweather and he's walking his garage and there's no cars in there, wouldn't you ask, where's his cars?
If there's no, I'm sorry, BF.
If you see Floyd Mayweather in his house, one of his many, and there is no cars inside of his garage, he walks through his 20-car garage and there's no cars in there, wouldn't you say, where's the cars at?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay, then. You wouldn't say where's the McLaren and the Bugatti, and no, you'd say where's the cars at? Where's his cars? Because his cars are already there. The product is already good.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you would say where's his cars at? Because it's already good. It don't need Floyd. It don't need Floyd to be good. It didn't need Floyd. It don't need Floyd to promote it. It's already good. You would be, if Floyd, again, if he walked to his house and didn't show his cars, you like, where nigga cars at? Because they're already.
I understand what you're saying, BF.
Okay, so if you understand what I'm saying, then what you just said, if we understand, then what we are both saying, if you understand, is that Bugatti doesn't need Floyd Mayweather to promote it because it's already good.
Okay.
You both understand.
Okay, but you know, I disagree to you know, I agree to disagree.
So nobody's gonna buy a Bugatti unless Floyd got one.
Nobody
So
be
no one's
buying
gonna get a
Bugattis
Bugatti
if
unless
they
a
don't
rapper
see the
gets one.
stars with them. That's a fact. If these stars go out today, one of these big stars, Floyd, and say, "Hey man, I ain't messing with Bugatti no more," that's a bad look on Bugatti, and people gonna start questioning Bugatti.
Ain't nobody gonna care.
Bro, hold on. Okay, and what if it ain't just Floyd? What if it's Floyd, Rick Ross? What if it's Floyd, Rick Ross, and the biggest stars in America?
Do you realize that where did all these rappers find out what a Bugatti is, or a Rolls Royce, or a McLaren, or where did they get this from?
Seeing it on videos.
So they saw it on videos and then they got it. So they saw it somewhere and then they got it.
Right.
So doesn't that mean that they didn't need the rapper or the star at all because there was already something because somebody else had it?
I'm not saying it's not.
Let's try it again. Let me ask this question one more time. If
you telling me I'm saying it's not nothing,
brother, if the people that you just said, these rappers and all these other guys, Floyd Mayweather and everybody else, they saw somebody else with it, and that's why they got it, right?
I don't know why Floyd got it because he was the first person I seen with it. So that would be just guessing.
I promise you that Floyd Mayweather was not the first person.
That's just an assumption.
I promise you.
Yeah, I promise you that too.
With McLaren, he was not the first person with Ferraris. He was the first person with none of that.
But what I'm saying is,
none of them are advertised. The product is already good. That's the reason why Floyd got it, because the product is good. He didn't get it for nothing. Otherwise, he'd be driving around a damn Lexus. Nah, he got a Bugatti and a McLaren because the Bugattis, the McLarens, the Rolls Royces, the product speaks for itself. That's why he got it.
Okay, BF, can you answer this question?
Sure.
If that's the case, then why do they promote fights? Why do they do face-to-faces and 24/7s and stuff like that? Why do they do that if none of that matter? It's already good anyway.
I never said all of them are already good.
What Tank still do it.
I never said all of them are good.
Well, Tank's supposed to be.
What I did say is boxing is a business. What I said to you guys is he don't need it. That's what I said. I didn't say he shouldn't do it or he doesn't or it's not a good thing to do. I just said he don't need it. Tank does not need to do a 24 whatever. He don't need to do any of that. He does not need to do it.
Why they do it then, BL?
Because
you know that costs money, right? Why do they do it then? Can you answer that?
I was trying to answer, but you jumped in.
Okay, I'm sorry, great brother.
It's all good. It's all good.
I apologize.
So they do the face-offs, they do the 24/7s, they do the the sit down and all those conferences and stuff like that. They do those things for the same reason that you buy a Bugatti and soup it up. The same reason that you buy a Rolls Royce and put different souped up interior in it. The same reason that you'll buy any vehicle, when you have the bread, and then you put big ass rims on it, and you put lights under it, and you put a system in your car. That's why they do it, because it gives more value. You don't have to. That car that you buy is just fine when you buy it. Drive it right off the lot. That Rolls Royce is just fine. That Bugatti is just fine. That McLaren is just fine. That Lamborghini is just fine. Yeah. It's all just fine. And then you look at it and you say, I want custom license plates. I want a custom paint job. I want a custom this or a custom that. I want the seats and interior changed. I want my name on the ceiling. I want stars on my ceiling. That's why they do that, because it adds to it. That's like a millionaire saying, I'm good for life. I'm good for life. I don't need to do nothing else. I'm good. Yet, I can make more money doing that. So I don't need to do this at all because I'm good for the rest of my life. But if I can make more money, why wouldn't I get it?
You just said earlier, Tank ain't good.
You know what? I think you just trying to prove a point without listening to anything, and you don't realize.
I'm listening to everything, bro, but I don't agree with you.
I
don't agree with you, BF. That's
didn't
all.
say at
We're
all.
having a disagreement.
So what did I say Tank don't do? What I said? What did I say?
He don't need to do nothing. That's what
you're right. He don't. What are you not getting?
So why does he not need to do nothing if he's not good? You said earlier, Tank is not good.
What are you talking about? Tank is not
when it
good.
comes to money, that's what you said. Tank is not good. You said Devin is good financially. Tank is not good. That's what you said earlier.
What?
So if he's not good, why does he not need to do? That's what you said.
What are you talking about, bro?
That's what you said.
No, I didn't. What are you talking? So I said that Devin Haney is good with money right now, but Tank's not good with money. Absolute cap. I never said that. You misheard the statement because I never said that Devin is good with money right now. Devin's good and Tank is not good. I never said that. You probably heard what you wanted to hear. I never said that. I'm not saying that now. I would never say that. Why would I say Tank is not good with money and Devin is good with money? So Devin's good right now, but Tank is not. Man, Devin never made $30-40 million in one fight. Tank just did. So if anybody would be good, right, it would be Tank. What are you talking about, brother? You probably misheard me.
Okay, BL. Anyway, hey, salute to you, great brother. I love you, man.
Of course, but nah, you ain't got to go nowhere. Nah, you ain't got to go nowhere. Nah, you ain't got to go nowhere. Because this is what you wanted. So you ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to go nowhere. It's all love. I ain't got no beef with you. You already know it's love. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Yes,
no,
sir. Yes,
you
sir.
said, brother, you're telling me that about this pressure that Shakur don't have to press Tank. That's what you're telling me. That's where all this came from. Shakur don't have to press Tank.
But you got to take into account why I said that, BF. I said that because earlier when I was talking about the fans pressing Shakur, you said it ain't gonna matter. He gonna fight whoever he want to fight.
That's correct.
So if that's the case, why should Shakur do anything? Because I'm sure Shakur know that too, and his team. Why should they go out of their way to try to get a fight with Tank if they know he ain't gonna fight him?
I'm glad you said that.
Want to.
I'm glad you said that because I answered this already, but I'll answer it a different direction now. Okay. There's a thing called pressure. Everybody has it. Shakur gets pressure. Shakur gets shitted on for the Tank stuff. He gets shitted on for the Devin stuff more, but he gets shitted on for the Tank stuff. You really don't want to fight. He acting like he just talking. Shakur really don't want to fight. What I said is he can kill all of that. He can kill it all with one statement. The coin landed on me. Ask them niggas. I'm waiting for a contract. The coin landed on me. That's all I said. I didn't say he got to go out and go run on he got to go press. No, if you heard me, I specifically said anytime anybody says anything to Shakur, his only response should be the coin flip landed on me. That's what I said verbatim. Anytime anybody talks about Shakur and Tank, Shakur should be saying, tell that nigga, have him send me a contract because the coin flip landed on me. I didn't tell this man to go out there and yada this and yada that. No. We all know that Tank is going to fight who Tank wants to fight. But when they address Shakur, when they address him, he should say something. And rightfully so. And even if they don't address him, he still should say it because the coin flip still landed on him. He said nothing about it. Nothing. That doesn't mean he's going to get a fight. Doesn't guarantee a fight at all because Tank don't care about the pressure at all. But at least it shows that Shakur wants that fight. Because right now, I don't know if he wants it or not. He's not doing anything. He's not doing nothing.
Yeah. I agree with you on that, BL.
Well, hold on.
I mean, seriously though, he's not doing anything. He talks more about Devin than Tank.
Man, I agree with you, man. And maybe, you know, you right that the fans don't matter, bro. You know, because really that's what it seemed like to me.
What I'm saying is the fans matter to a certain degree, but they don't matter for making fights. If the and I've done a live on this. Matter of fact, I did a morning grind on this where I said the fault of the fights not happening is the fans, because if we don't pay for it, then the networks won't put the bread up for the next one.
That's what I was saying. BF. That's all I was saying.
That's not what you said.
I said, I think if we put pressure on them and we tell them we're not paying for the next ones, the next pay-per-views.
Didn't say that.
I did, bro. I'm telling you.
That's
I'm gonna go back on the live. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna screen record and I'm gonna play.
Go back
for you on the next live.
What you said, brother, is people in the comments, which is the reason why I said you can flood this man's comments 1,000,000 times. You can flood his comments. He don't care what you say. That's what you said. That's the reason why I talked about the comments. If you would have said don't buy his fights, I'd be talking about buying the fights. Okay. You talked about commenting to this man and flooding this man's comments. Nobody was talking about buying the fights whatsoever. Not even me or Beezy, nor you. You were talking about putting pressure by commenting on this man. And if you looked in his comments and saw that everybody was saying they want you to fight this guy, want you to fight that guy, that's what you said, which is why I addressed you and said it doesn't matter if they comment, because he don't care what they say. Saying something is different than doing something. If I say to you, hey, Chop, you man, when I see you, I'm gonna smack you. And then I see you and I don't do nothing. Those are two different things. So jumping in Tank's comments or Shakur's comments or anybody's comments and saying a bunch of stuff means absolutely nothing if you go out and buy Tank's fight. He means nothing. So no, sir, you did not say that, Chop, because if you did, we'd be having a different conversation.
I'm gonna find it and play it for you tomorrow, BL. But I did start off by saying, I said, if fans, you know, flood his comments telling him, fight that man or Tank you a duck, and I also jumped in the comments saying we not paying for your pay-per-views no more until you fight that man. I said that. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna play it tomorrow.
Good luck. Good luck finding it, brother. Because I'll tell you, the very first time you'll hear it at 3 hours and 10 minutes and 40-something seconds. That'll be the first time you hear that.
I'm determined. I'm gonna find it.
You can be as determined as you want. Unless you Photoshop it into this live, that's the only way you'll crop it in. I'm gonna play it off my phone. I've been going for 3 hours and 13 minutes. So you will find this the first time around 3 hours and 10 minutes. Because you will not see it when you first came here. Because that's not what you said at all. You did not mention about not buying fights. Because if you did, no, you didn't. Because if you did, that's what we'd be talking about. You would not have, you yourself, Chop, would not be talking about promoting Bugattis. I mean, promoting Toyotas. You would not be talking about somebody promoting anybody. You would be talking about someone buying fights. If that's what you said. You did not say that, which is why you were talking about what you said. Promoting fights. Writing in comments. Flooding the comments. You said nothing about buying fights. That's a whole different conversation. It's a whole different conversation. And it's a great one. It's a great one to have. And if you did say something about that, then that's what we would be talking about. And it would have been a short one. It would have been a short conversation. Because if the fans don't buy it, Chop, then the network's going to look and say, man, I'm not getting this shit. I'm not getting no money on this. I'm not getting no bread. Listen, we'll buy it, but we ain't giving you 10 million. We'll give you $30 in a foot long. You know, we'll give you some shit like that. Y'all can bust down 100. You can bust that down, all right? Zeta facts. Absolute facts, Zeta. But go ahead, Chop. You go ahead and try to find that. You're not going to find it, but go ahead and try to find it. Let me address these super chats before I wrap this shit up. Salute to my brother, the preacher man. He say, for me, Tank doesn't have the resume for the status his fans are putting on him. Before the one time he had the big 1.4 million, what was his average? 250,000. Yes. Now all of a sudden he'd face a boxing after one fight. Indeed, preacher man. Salute to Abdul. He say, peace, BF, peace to the panel and chat. They hate Bill because he is making moves that their favorite fighters and promoters and handlers don't have the balls to make. Tank has ducked Gary for years and still is. Salute to my homie Larry. Larry says they got 300 million subscribers, BF. Then he comes back and says 60 million premium, 300 million users. Sports media, 110, 24, 60 million subs, 300 million users. Salute to the homie Larry, because Price Boy came in and said they got 300,000. Not one number that Larry put in here is thousands. That says 300 million, that says 60 million and 300 million users. That says the date of 300 million users. Salute to the homie Larry. But not one time, not once did anybody fucking show me where they only have motherfucking 300,000 followers. It's the dumbest shit in the world. 300,000 followers.
I found it, BF.
What's up, Chop?
I found it.
You found
ready?
what? You found
ready?
what?
Me saying, if his fans say we ain't. All right.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
Hey, yo, B, real quick. KO said check your phone.
While you doing that,
I'm just letting you know that this your live.
Okay.
This from today.
While you doing that, I'm pulling up. I'm looking for this.
A
minute or two, bro.
Here you go.
I'm out of here because I'm at the hospital. So I appreciate it. I just want to talk about what a brother said yesterday in the chat. He said that you can't blame Tank's fans for the fight not happening. I strongly disagree with that because I think that if Tank opened his social media every day and all he saw was comments saying, fight that man. All he saw was comments saying, you ducking. I think that he would get tired of that, man, and he will fight him. But he look out right if his fans always saying, hey, we not buying your pay-per-views no more till you fight that man.
What? I didn't say that. You owe me an apology, BF.
Owe you an apology for you saying.
You just said I didn't say that.
You didn't say. Run it back. Run it back.
Okay.
All he saw was comments saying, you ducking. I think that he would get tired of that, man, and he will fight him. But he look out if his fans always saying, hey, we not buying your pay-per-views no more till you fight that man. I think he will fight him.
I absolutely 100% disagree with you. So was that the conversation that we was talking about?
Yeah. What I said earlier.
But I don't believe that was the conversation we was talking about, brother. But
heard your voice after that.
I don't believe that was a conversation we was talking about at all. I like how you combined the two, but it's okay. You got that. It's not what we were talking about, but you got that, brother. You got that. That is not what he was talking about at all. Because if that's what you was talking about, we wouldn't be talking about promoting cars, which is what I said.
That's something I said later as an analogy.
Chop.
That's what I started with earlier when you cut me off.
What you started with, Chop, but you got it.
You just heard it.
Chop, are you listening to me?
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'm listening to you, big bro.
You got it.
Okay, I appreciate it.
It's not what you started with, or else we would be talking about that. But you got it.
Well, I appreciate that, brother.
Is there a reason why we was talking about promotions if that's what you started with?
I mean, because that's what you was talking about. So
it's not what I was talking about. Why would I talk about that? You were talking about that, not me. You.
Okay, well, that's what I was talking about. I'm sorry. You got it. You got it. You got it, great brother.
Thank you.
You
I
got
go
it.
where you niggas take me.
Okay. So you heard me say that on the recording.
I heard you
On the
say
recording.
that if people didn't buy his pay-per-views,
If people told me,
hold up. I heard you say that people didn't if they didn't buy his pay-per-views, that he would do something different. What I said to you is actions speak louder than words. Maybe you didn't hear me say that.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say
play
that.
the recording right now. You didn't say that, brother. What you said is, I strongly disagree. Tank gonna do what he want to do. That's what you said.
Said that 100%.
Right.
And what I just said to you before you went to go look for you saying something is that actions speak louder than words.
And I agree.
What I said to you is blatantly what I said to you, because I know you want a Vic for some strange reason. You're not.
I don't, brother. I'm just having a conversation with my brother, man. I just disagree. I just disagree.
You got one,
it's not that I want anything, man.
Think you got one, but you don't. But I'm gonna give it to you, brother. It's cool. It's all good.
Okay.
What you said to me, what I said to you, is that you can say whatever you want, but if you don't buy the pay-per-view, then it will change. That's what I said to you.
So we agree.
What do you mean what we agree on?
I said, so we agree. Because I agree with that. You just said it. I agree with that.
That is not what you said. What you said, and you can play it again. Play it against yourself. If they flood his comments, play it again. If you flood his comments
every day,
play it again.
And all he saw was comments saying, "Fight that man." All he saw was comments saying, "You ducking." I think that he would get tired of that, man, and he would fight him. But he look out. If his fans always saying, "Hey, we not buying your pay-per-views no more till you fight that man."
Stop.
I think he would fight him.
Stop right there. I said I disagree. Absolutely disagree. If it's fans saying that, absolutely. The reason why, because they're gonna buy it anyway. So which got to the end of what I said when I said, if you go back to about we're at 313. We're about 313. That's around 313 when I said that. If you go back around 313, at that point, I was telling you, it doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what they do. They can flood the comments all they want. But if they still buy the fight, it doesn't matter. If they don't buy the fight, then the networks is going to say, well, you know what? I'm not giving you this. I'll give you $30 for it because I'm not getting no. That's what I said to you. Literally what I said to you. Do you not remember that?
Yes, I remember that, bro.
Okay. So then once again, and again, cool. You got it. Once again, I don't care if they flood his comments with anything, because like I said, they're going to still buy it. Telling me, flooding my comments with something where I don't care what you say, which is what I said to you. I don't care what you say. Tank don't care what you say. He don't care if you flood his comments with nothing. You can flood his comments saying you ain't, but you can flood his comments all you want. It's irrelevant.
Can I ask you a question, B.I.?
Doing it. Chop.
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Chop. Do you understand the difference between?
I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Ask me a question.
Okay.
I'm looking for this split.
Would you agree that somebody that's going to buy Tank's fight, no matter what, will never tell Tank to fight Devin, or they not going to buy his pay-per-views? Would you agree to that? No, I don't agree with that, because people have done that. What are you talking about? They have done that. Absolutely have done that. Matter of fact, did you forget last year that people were saying the same thing to me? They're going to be on his ass. I ain't fucking with Tank. If Tank don't fight, when he get out of jail, he don't send Devin a contract. I ain't fucking with him. I ain't buying none of his shit. You don't remember that? I only remember one person saying something like that.
You literally just said to me, do you agree that nobody will buy his fights? And then now you're telling me you only remember somebody. So
I
you are
remember
disagreeing
one
with
person saying that when Tank get out, if he don't fight Devin, he gonna be on his ass. One person.
Who is that one person?
KO.
That is an absolute, bro. You know how many people said this? Do you know how many, bro? Go back, go to live. Go back to September-ish. Go to my live streams about Tank being locked up and why he can't call out, why he can't have his people do anything while he's locked up. Do you know how many people go to KO's live around that time? Do you know how many people were saying, bro, he better do this and better do that, and he got to call out Devin, he got to send him, or I ain't fucking with him? How many people was talking about I ain't fucking with Tank? Them same people ain't saying none of that shit right now. What is you talking about? Do you know how many people on Twitter, on Instagram, on under his comments say they ain't fucking with him, only to come back around a little bit later on and be fucking with him? You think just because somebody says it one day, then the next day they're going to say the same thing?
I mean, I agree with you, BF.
So what are you
Actions
saying?
speak louder than words, bro. I agree with you.
Of course, which is what I said to you about
yeah,
what
I
you
know.
said in the comments.
That's what I'm saying. I
Okay,
agree with what you said, big bro. I agree with that, man. I'm not trying to dispute that, man.
But you
know
were,
what I'm saying?
which is why you had to play back words.
That's what I said. That wasn't disputing that. Hold on. So you saying I played back me saying that if his fans say that they're not gonna, I understand.
I'm saying to you.
I understand what you're saying. You saying
I'm
action.
saying to you.
You
This is
saying
what
the
I'm saying.
action.
So we could be clear.
I got you. I got you.
You
I
don't
got you.
You don't.
I do. You saying the actions speak louder than the words. So
That's
what
what
I
I've
said
said
about the
from the jump.
fans, it don't matter if they don't do it. I got you.
It doesn't.
I got you.
That's what I literally said from the jump.
I got
That's
you.
the reason why. That's the reason why I said to you, I totally disagree. It's the whole reason why I said that.
Well, when I was saying that, BF, I was saying if they were serious about it and actually going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't.
Well, if you're saying you're serious and they're going to do it, then we agree. Then we're on the same page.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Here's the problem. You didn't say if they're serious. You just said if they flood his comments.
Yeah, I understand, but that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Not just going on there saying it and then don't follow through with it. I meant if they said it and they actually did it.
Well, if they said it and they actually did it, then that will be a change.
Right.
Because they're fault. If you see, here's my thing with you. Here's my thing with everybody, not just you, everybody. You may have in your mind a very, very valid point, a very good one. But the way you guys articulate your points, you put your points out there so vaguely, right? You put your points out there so vaguely that they can be articulated in a multitude of different directions. Mm-hmm. So when you say, if people say under his comments, and I say he doesn't care about his comments, he doesn't care about them. And you say, I think he does care about his comments. And then you want to argue with me about promotions and stuff like this. He don't care about his comments. He doesn't. There's hundreds of people who say what they're going to do under his comments and then don't do shit or just the opposite. He don't care at all. Mm-hmm. If you would have said, hey, if they flood his comments and say they're not going to buy it and in his next fight they don't buy it, I think he'll fight him. I would have been like, you might have a point there.
Okay, I got you.
But since you said just talking under his, do you know how many comments I have?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Just think about it like this. I have thousands of comments. I haven't addressed half of them. So if I haven't addressed half of thousands of comments, what makes you think this nigga is? And he's got millions.
Right.
So if he opened up his motherfucking thing and it was flooded with people saying what you said, if it was flooded with that, and then he fights his next fight and does 300,000-400,000 pay-per-view buys, do you really think he's going to listen to anybody?
Right.
And if the pattern for him has been that's been the pattern. People have been saying they're not fighting, they're not buying his pay-per-view since Lomachenko. I'm not buying your fights since 2019. Leo Santa Cruz, they were saying it then. What makes you think he's going to care?
Right.
Actions, brother.
Yeah, I agree. Actions. I agree, brother.
So my take for Shakur Stevenson, my only take, was that there should be no pressure on him when it comes to Tank. None. Because the coin flip landed on him. That's it. No other reason. No other reason, brother. No other reason. None of this promotion stuff that you talk about, Toyotas and Bugattis and Hondas and everything we went to. None of that. The only thing that I was trying to express to you, I was going down the rabbit hole you was going. The only thing I was trying to express to you, only thing, was that he should have no pressure when it comes to Tank. None. That's it.
Right.
Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm still.
All right, big bro. I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. I'm at the doctor, man. I'm in some pain.
I hear the beeping in the background. I hope you feel better.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Much love to you, bro.
For
Keep
sure,
doing your thug thizzle.
For sure, Brody. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hope you feel better. What's up with you, Brody?
Hey, now what's the topic of the day, man?
Any
First
topic?
of all, I'm being rude. Good evening. How are you, man? A long time I'm hear from.
I'm good, brother. The topic is whatever topic you want.
Oh man. Question. Now,
yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw your meme earlier. That's
which one?
The one on IG with the
with him begging Eddie Hearn for a fight.
You a fool for that one, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's the truth.
You a Drew meme game. It's like
I mean, it's the truth. Where am I lying?
No,
you're not supposed to be able to send Tank anything. How's he begging for a Conor Benn payday? You're not supposed to be able to ask. You're not supposed to be able to ask him anything.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Now I have a question though.
Yes, sir.
As far since Devin can't get the Tank fight as it appears, what do you think? What do you think of the Devin and Gary Antoine?
I think it's a great fight.
Ditto. We go. We go push for it.
Am I going to push for it?
Yeah.
Me?
Well,
you mean is Gary Antoine going to push for it? I can't make the fight.
Good point.
Is your people going to push for it? Because your people asked for Subiamatis 3 times.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do what I can.
Okay.
Well, other than that, you take care. God bless, man. LDBC.
That's it. All right, Brody. All right, dude, hey, what you thought? You thought I was gonna say something different?
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were gonna come and roasting me and everything else, man. And I was like, that. It's like I ain't gonna lie. Certain people will roast. I'm like, man, get the F out of here. I ain't got time for you. But it's nothing like a like when you like I actually get it's actually kind of funny when you be roasting. So I could take some of you roasting.
Well, I'm just saying, like, bro, like what? Why? That's a great fight, bro. Devin Haney versus Gary Antoine Russell is a great fucking fight. That's an amazing fight. I'm not standing in the way of it. I have no problem with that fight, man. Shit, I got no problem. If Gary Antoine pushed for that fight, I'm with it. That's a great fucking fight.
Yeah, but you actually had me beat on this one. I didn't know that he pushed for the Matias fight 3 times.
He sure did.
Wow. So who's Matias gonna fight?
Well, they didn't offer Subriel Matias. They didn't offer him. They offered. Oh, hold on a second. Let me show you. Here you go. Here we go, y'all. Before I get to this, here we go. I found what I was looking for. So this man telling me that Tank versus Ryan, that there was only 300,000 pay-per-view, 300,000 people have the zone. Here's where what was put out. Here's what was put out. Tank versus Garcia overachieves. The zone alone, I think, because the zone don't put out their numbers, 450,000 pay-per-view buys. Showtime, 700,000. Now, this is what I asked somebody. I asked anybody this. Find me anything where Showtime is the only network that did all the pay-per-views. Find one. Find me anywhere where Showtime is the only network that did all the numbers. Find me. When they combine the numbers together, they get this. They get that. When they combine the numbers. If they did it by themselves, it would have did what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford did. If Showtime did it by themselves. The reason why it did over that is because it was combined. That's why. It was combined. It was a combined pay-per-view. If it wasn't a combined pay-per-view, it wouldn't have did over a million. Now, again, I ask anybody to find where Showtime did it by themselves. Now, anyways, so back to you. So you were talking about your family with the Russells and Subiya Matisse. Yeah, well, he called Subiya Matisse out 3 times. Gary Antoine Russell called out Subiya Matisse 3 times.
So who's
on Mill City? On 3 different occasions, he called out Subiya Matisse.
So when and or who is bro ever going to fight?
When is who? What? Gary
Matisse.
Antoine?
Matisse ever going to fight? If he
Subiya Matisse, he's got 3 offers. He's got an offer from Top Rank PBC, and he's got an offer from DAZN. The Top Rank offer is some dude named Jack Gullett, and then maybe Teofimo Lopez down the road. That's the offer. So this Jack dude guaranteed, and then maybe Teofimo Lopez down the road later on. PBC is offering him 1 fight. No Gary Russell, no Tank, none of these guys. Elvin Rodriguez, none of these guys. They're offering him Jaron Boots Ennis or Stanionis. They're offering this man 2 welterweights, yet he fights at 140.
Now,
the zone is offering him 5 fighters, Liam Paro, and then a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, including Richard Hitchison and Regis Portray. But no Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is not a Matchroom fighter. Matchroom is offering him that, not the zone Matchroom.
Now,
so there's the 3 offers.
Now I have an implied question. You can see where I'm coming from with this.
Yeah.
Oh man, your boy Tyson, cheating ass, steroid, Glovegate Fury, pulling out the Usyk fight.
Well, he showed 2 pictures. My boy Tay put up a picture of this man having a cut on this side, and then he showed having a cut on this side. Well, I don't know what the fuck going on with this dude. What I do know is that the man said he's going to have 2 fights with Usyk, 2 fights with Joshua, and then 1 more fight with Francis Ngannou. That's what he said. That's a 5-fight plan that he's looking for. 2 fights with Joshua, 2 fights with Usyk, and 1 fight with Francis Ngannou. He's not going to make those fights. He's not fighting Joshua. The man's so full of shit. He said he was never fighting Joshua. Now all of a sudden he wants 2 fights with Joshua.
I'll take it a step further. I don't find it like, because it was a few years ago when I was talking to a DW hater, right? I guess you could say pick one.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you find it so ironic how Tyson Fury, all these stories get leaked out, how he gets knocked out with headgear and 18-ounce gloves, but when DW knocks him out with hits him and drops him with 10-ounce gloves, all of a sudden he can get up?
Of course, because he's on drugs, bro.
That's what the point of getting it.
If he beats Usyk, which I'm not sure now. I used to think that he destroys Usyk, but I'm not sure now. But if he does beat Usyk, he is not fighting Joshua in Saudi Arabia because he can't cheat in Saudi Arabia. If he fights Joshua, he will fight Joshua in the UK. Mark my words, book it today. If he fights Joshua, that's a UK fight where he will be allowed to cheat. Because he will not be allowed to cheat in the UK. They will cut his fucking hands off. He will never box again. He'll mysteriously end up in some drastic car accident where he loses an arm. They will not allow him to cheat in the UK. I mean, in Saudi Arabia. He will be able to cheat in the UK. So he'll tell the world about how he's doing this one for the UK, and this is a UK fight, and we're 2 UK fighters, and I love and support and appreciate Turki Al-Sheikh, but this one right here needs to be done for the UK fan base. It needs to be done for UK. And then he'll go to the UK, and he'll cheat the shit out of Joshua. He'll be juiced to the gills. And cheat that man. And out of nowhere, he'll have blistering destructive knockout power out of nowhere. He'll just touch Joshua and Joshua be falling the hell down.
I'll take it a step further. I don't think Tyson Fury could beat a top 10 heavyweight in any era with why he's 100% clean.
Yeah, I would have to think about that one, but
top five, definitely not top five.
Like, I would run with it. I would run with that. I would run with that.
I
would run with that.
I'm talking about clean.
I saw him get flatlined. I saw him get knocked down several times by lesser competition.
I take it a step further. What's the brother name? Brother Nassim used to train him. He was a blown up cruiserweight.
Cunningham.
He dropped him early, and then it took for him to have his forearm against his neck and club him.
Mm-hmm.
For him. I'm like, come on, you and you outweighed the dude easily by 50 pounds. And 50
more than
is
that.
my low number.
Way more than 50 pounds, bro. He was like,
that's what I said. That was my low number.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you hitting people with, you don't even put a third of your power to an uppercut, and somebody can flatline, man. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, blatantly drugged out. 100% drugged out. And when he fights Joshua, it will be in the UK, and he will be 100% drugged out there too. Salute to my homie boxing fan, bro. He said he pulled out to finish his cycle. This man always randomly retires or pulls out of fights to avoid pad tests. Yes, that's true. That's what he did with Vladimir Klitschko the first time. That fight was supposed to happen in 2016, the rematch in July. The man just retired out of nowhere, and then told the world that he was snorting coke for 6 months. But FYI, they drug tested him. He got a drug test in the UK and never popped dirty, and told the world that he was binge snorting cocaine. Binge snorting. Told the world that. But they never popped dirty. He never popped dirty. Just throwing that out there. So I'm letting you know, if he fights Joshua, he will fight Joshua in the UK, and he will not pop dirty. He will come in that motherfucker looking like a Didonis. That motherfucker against Anthony Joshua, all muscles. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to fight in the UK, and that dude's going to be gigantic.
All right. Now, another, give me a take on, what's the Berteryov and what's the other one? Berteryov
and Bivol?
Yes.
Bivol is going to get beaten up.
Whoa.
It's going to get beaten up.
Now, I found it on good authority.
I know, Shawa. I was going to say it, Queen, but I'm just like, it was a thought in my head that I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, what's him? I inboxed you, right? You never, huh?
I got 100. I know hundreds of them, brother. So I apologize if I didn't respond.
No. So I found it on good authority that Berteryov speculated that he may not be on the up and up, and I'll leave it at that because I don't want these pages to get messed up.
Better BF might be on some drugs.
I didn't say it, but I didn't want in a nutshell.
I mean, people say a lot of things, but Better BF has been with the WBC clean boxing program from the jump, though. He's been with that for a minute. So it'd be kind of difficult for him to get away with some shit in the clean boxing program. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't put it past nobody because he does have the complexion for the protection. So I wouldn't put it past nobody, but he's been in the program. So I definitely got to give him that respect for that. And not only that is he's also fighting in Saudi Arabia, where there will not be no drugs. Arthur Beterbiev will come back missing a foot. He will come back missing the foot in some freak accident. No, you're not gonna shit on the prince, bro. You niggas is bugging. That shit is not happening. You think you're gonna shit on his excellency Turki Al-Sheikh? All right, go ahead and do that. You're gonna end up just like that Okeechobee dude. They're gonna find a nigga cut up to pieces. And what's anybody gonna do? Nobody's gonna do shit. Nothing. You ain't gonna do a damn thing, bro. Nothing. What's gonna happen is they're gonna say, "Oh man, what happened to Arthur Beterbiev? This is crazy. You guys need to sanction Saudi Arabia." And then Sleepy Joe Biden's gonna go over there. He's gonna say, "Did you kill Arthur Beterbiev?" And the crown prince is gonna be saying, "Why would I do that?" And then Sleepy Joe's going to be like, good enough for me, man. That's good enough for me. Well, you know, if he said this and he said it so powerfully and strongly, then I just don't believe they cut Arthur Beterbiev up because that was such a powerful statement. Man, do you niggas know Saudi Arabia owns like 70% of America?
Yo, don't you not say good enough for me. Yo, don't you not say
Saudi Arabia owns like 70, bro. What's up, Marco? Salute. Saudi Arabia, that fucking $17 or $7 trillion debt that we're in, man. Saudi Arabia owns like fucking $5 trillion of that. Like fucking $5 trillion of that debt belongs to Saudi. That's Saudi Arabia paying us, giving us that bread, bro. Man, they could default America if they wanted to. And China got some of a big ass chunk of the rest of that shit. Man, I wish a motherfucker would go to Saudi Arabia and fuck up. I wish a motherfucker would. Send you back to America in pieces. Send you to your mother's house in pieces. And y'all gonna be, oh man, it's crazy. I can't believe this. We gotta sanction them. They're gonna say, go ahead and sanction me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and default on this this fucking $5 trillion in debt that you owe us. We want our money now. Motherfucking inflation will fly through the fucking ceiling. It'd be fucking $4,000 for a gallon of milk. Like, man, if y'all don't sit the fuck down somewhere, ain't nobody doing shit to Saudi Arabia. It's probably the reason why motherfuckers don't be wanting to fight over there, too, because you already know you can't fuck up over there.
Now, I have the next question.
Go ahead.
Now, you notice how they got what's name? I'm not going to call him by his nickname because I don't find it to be a coincidence that your last time fighting, you turned down drug tests, but I'm going to call him Inouye. Like, you know, like, because I'm not going to lie to you. Stephen Fulton is a fast guy, and I'm not saying this because, yeah, he's fast. He made Stephen Fulton look like his feet and hands were in quick, like he had a 50-pound vest on him. I'm like, yo, like no one is that much faster than Stephen Fulton ever.
Monster Inouye's a beast, man. He is an absolute monster. I rock with him. Yes,
well, you're right. No.
He did turn it down. You're correct. But where I would push back on is he also is in a WBC clean boxing program. So where the turn down portion comes into play, the other portion kicks in. So I get that, you know, you can say he turned this down or went this direction in that way, but they still have to test them, right? They still use specific tests where, and I get it. And I understand people's discrepancies and I understand people's issues and why they say what they say and go the directions that they go. I get it. Because all of his fights are in Japan and shit like that. And he don't never fight outside of Japan. Everything's over there. I understand all that. But I'm more inclined to not put a jacket on somebody until that jacket is proven. Right? So I'll put a jacket on Conor Benn. I'll put a jacket on Dillian White. Put a jacket on Tyson Fury because that shit was proven. Right? It was proven.
Thanks.
I'm not going to put a jacket on Monster Inouye when it hasn't been proven. Now, his gloves, double stacking, I see my homie Hen Dog. The double stacking, that shit right there is garbage. That's fucking trash to me. When you fucking double stack that shit and pull shit down and type it down so that this knuckles, that shit is trash to me. But some places it's legal and some places it isn't.
Now I'll put it to you like this: even though you may not buy him, even though you may not put the jacket on him, I'll buy it for him and I'll gift wrap it for him. I may not put it on him, you know what I'm saying? But my black ass bought it for him. I'll put it to you like that.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, dog. I ain't mad at it at all.
All right.
But shit, I'm about to dip up out of here. You got anything else?
No, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I'm gonna say is take care, God bless, man. And I'll be wanting to hop on your show more, but I'll be tired and I'll be at work.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. But you be safe, man. Much love, LDBC.
For sure. Peace and blessings, Brody. Yo, you right about the skin in the gloves, bro. You right. The double stacking of the other fucking what's the name to make the pads wet. You know what I'm saying? Get the pads wet so it starts like a plaster, and then they pull the gloves back, like they put the gloves on, and then they'll pull the glove back to make the knuckles tighter, and then tape it to keep the glove pulled back. Right? They pull the glove back. Once you put the glove on, you know they do this shit. You know, punch the hands like that, and then they pinch the back of the glove and they pinch and pull, and then tape that, which pulls the glove tighter and puts the glove closer to your knuckles. That's the reason why Mike Tyson used to punch the walls and shit like that, to punch like to get the knuckles in there, to get him in there, but he never really skinned the shit like that. But that's what they do. They skin the gloves and pull the shit back and then tape it around to get the gloves, the knuckles tighter into the what's his name. And if you don't have all the padding on there, then you'll see the knuckles right through the fucking padding. I'm right through the fucking what's his name. But it is what it is, man. I've been on cooking for a while. Salute to everybody that came on here. My homie Chop, Dose. Dose was there. So Chop, it is Chop. Dose is Chop. Salute to Dose. Salute to BZ. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my nigga Five. Man, I hated to see that shit with KO and 503, bro. I'm gonna say this before I wrap this up. Both of them is my brothers. They both my brothers, bro. Both of them. All right. I love KO. I love 503. 503 is my brother, bro. I hated to see that. Definitely hated to see it. And I hope those brothers fix that, clear that up. I hope they do. I really do, man. I really hope they clear that up because both of them is good brothers. I understood. Well, I can't say I understand because I don't know what's going on, but I just, they both my brothers, bro. Both of them my brothers. I fuck with them both. I rock with them both. And I just hope that they clear that shit up. And I wish they wouldn't have did this shit live, but they wanted to do it live. I just wish they wouldn't have. But I'm gonna call both of them niggas and just check on my niggas, bro. But anyways, man, BFTB, man, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings.